Okay. Fuck. Oh well, you're gonna have to.
Keep going, keep going.
Hi!
Hi, guys. We're here to give you the Aftershock Corner, Season 9, Episode 114. I think it is 114, so I might be right.
Yay!
Um,
Shit. It looks out of fuck. We're gonna have to reset.
We're not-
Because your face is in the fucking beginning of the shot.
No. I don't like this.
This is not going to be a blooper.
Okay, fuck it then. One take. One take. Fuck it.
Alright, well, one take. We said hi, we said the episode, so
High episodes.
Hi, episode.
we're going to do a review for Fastlane. We're going to talk about, but first we're going to start off by talking about the epic of awesomeness of news. After we do our introductions, I'm Owen the Birdman, Finch, the host, the former Aftershock Corner champion, unfortunately, and then this way here,
Chris.
who you?
Todd.
Chris
Yeah,
Todd.
Chris Todd.
Chris Todd.
My evil
Chris
twin,
Todd.
Chris Todd. Where's Chris Todd today?
I don't know.
Did he ever exist?
No, he doesn't.
Apparently Chris Todd was the... Why didn't you tell me your last name
He
was...
probably went home.
Why didn't you ever tell me your last name was Todd? Is that like an unkept secret you've been keeping maybe for a while?
Yes. Yes.
So I know we're doing up downs today. You get it down today. So,
I already got it down. I didn't even do anything yet. I got
because
it
you
down.
lied to me about your last name. So
I already got it down?
Yeah.
Why can't that?
Maybe you can work. You have to work your way up to the ups.
Fuck there. Never come back on the show again.
Backstage
That's
politics.
You work your way up to an up. That's enough. You're never coming in.
Anyway.
Alright, and then we have to do the final introduction of the night.
What is up, Wrestle Fortune Nation? It's your boy.
Wrestle
It's
Fortune.
your boy.
I did not approve
Wrestle Fortune Nation.
I did not approve of that.
What the fuck is
bid.
Wrestle Fortune Nation?
I did not approve of that name.
What the?
It's your fan base.
What's up, Wrestle Fortune Nation? The fuck is?
Nation. Woo!
What the fuck is Wrestle Fortune?
I don't know.
First of all, you forgot
Oh yeah,
Ing.
Wrestling Fortune Nation. My bad.
Ing in 44.
Yeah. I guess I failed.
Well, anyway, it's your boy, Chips Ahoy.
Good chips away now.
Chips Ahoy.
Down. You get it down today.
Why the fuck? Why are you just giving people's down?
You shitty nickname.
You know what? I get it down today too because I just get it down. I screwed up the intro really bad. I get it down.
You didn't
No,
use that.
I did. That was me.
I didn't say me. Now,
I get a double down, KFC. Oh, KFC, Joe.
We'll give that enough.
And it down.
A thumbs in the middle then?
Thumbs and a down.
Throw in the headphones, get it down.
Okay.
Anyway, can we just get to this?
Alright, let's talk about the epic news that came from this week.
Daniel Bryan!
Daniel Bryan has finally been medically cleared.
Mentally clear.
He's mentally
He's been mentally clear.
Yeah,
He's been mentally cleared, guys. He does
He's been
not have
medically
schizophrenia. It's
he's been
okay.
So
that word.
Daniel Bryan has been medically cleared to compete. And will be inserted into the WrestleMania tag team match with Shane O'Mac against Kevin Steen and Remy Sami.
Well, how great was this news? So like,
Yes.
nothing is coming my
Nothing. I didn't even see it. I actually woke up from a nap, and when I saw the news, I couldn't even believe what I just read on my phone.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I was shocked.
We thought, when I
first of all,
first saw it, I thought it was just like
I thought
some rumor shit.
I thought it was a joke. Like when I saw it, I was like, "No, that can't be true." They're trolling us.
I saw it in the chat actually.
They're
And I'm like, I thought Steve was trolling us. Actually.
They're trolling us. This is not actually happening. We're not actually getting back one of the best wrestlers on the fucking planet. That's not happening.
And then there's also been other rumors that after each match he has, he's going to be thoroughly medically evaluated by the doctors.
Which is fine. And he's working in a limited capacity for the time being. He is a full-time wrestler, but he's only on a limited capacity.
He's on the radio. He's on the radio
for at least the rest of this year.
I would say more. He's probably going to be on like the Code Angles. Well, he'll be the SmackDown GM for now, and then obviously probably work his way.
He probably won't be like actively wrestling until after Mania. Something's going to happen where he gets, or the Tuesday after where he gets fired for some reason.
Or after SummerSlam.
Or he gives up the GM job.
Yeah. You should just be like, screw this, I don't want this job anymore. We all know Road Dogg's running SmackDown anyway, so why are we bothering?
I'm going to Raw. See you guys.
I gotta get out of here.
I would too if Road Dogg was running my show. But it's the best news that we could have gotten.
Like, look at all these dream matches we could get that we couldn't get before. Brock Lesnar, which I don't know if we want that match.
That's not a dream match. Brock Lesnar's going to be gone in a month anyway.
Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, Rusev.
I'll put it this way. It would be a mega shock if Brock Lesnar resigns with WWE.
Yeah.
I'm giving Brock Lesnar a chance of resigning with WWE at probably 0.1%.
Yeah.
He's
but
not
all these NXT guys you can wrestle. Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, Andrade Cien Almas. Whoever would have thought that would have been a dream match?
Right now, currently, he's going to be able to wrestle a stacked roster.
Yeah. Because the last match
honestly, when he was like when he was supposed to retire, the roster wasn't like
big yet,
as stacked as it was.
And you know,
it was starting to integrate. You know, with Sammy and Kevin and Shinsuke were all coming in, but like he was already gone.
He was Finn.
Now that he's cleared, the roster on both NXT, Raw, SmackDown are stacked with male superstars. Ridiculous.
205 Live too. He could wrestle like 205 Live guys.
He could wrestle Pete Dunne. I would love to see a match between him and Pete Dunne.
There's so many matches that could happen now.
Yeah.
And it'd all be classics. Like, first of all, we're getting back one of the best wrestlers of our generation.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like he's one of the best wrestlers of our generation.
Yeah.
Just how supremely talented he is and supremely skilled. It's great news for that. And plus, with the news that he's coming back to WWE, most likely he's not leaving.
Yeah.
That was the threat from Daniel, was Bryan was going to leave if he was not cleared by SummerSlam.
Now
Even better, we got him back for WrestleMania.
Yeah. And let's also say this.
Oh, also, OTRS Central, get over Daniel Bryan fans, you prissy bitch.
Oh, I'm so pissed that he did. I'm so pissed.
Sorry.
Was he not happy that...
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all because of the whole Rumble thing from, like, 2014 and all this shit, 2015. Like, he still harps on it to this day, and I'm like...
I don't care anymore, I'm over it.
As soon as he did a fucking troll. I'm like, dude.
Bad timing.
Bad timing. Fuck off.
But it's great news. He's back.
I mean, like, nothing has killed my mood. I was watching this mid-season finale of Season 6 of The Walking Dead, and it sucked, but I was like, you know what? There's worse things in the world to get pissed about. I'm too much in a fucking good mood to rant about this right now.
It's like opening up. It's like waking up on Christmas Day and opening up your favorite present.
No, I think
the present that you've wanted for the longest fucking time, and you got it. That's what Daniel Bryan.
You know what the funny thing is?
Like, Daniel Bryan, you really want him, huh?
I was excited.
You want that man?
I want that. I even told him through the TV how much I loved him.
Yeah.
So
you want?
I expressly was very pissed at WWE after obviously what happened last week, and then this is you're forgiven after we did.
Like you're forgiven. Your crack doctors finally did the right thing.
No, I'm saying after last week with that a certain battle royal announcement, we'll get into that, but.
But that crack team of doctors also did it finally.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, also, now at the same time, does that give hope for Corey Graves? Because they were never going to clear him. They were 100% dead set on never ever clearing Daniel Bryan ever again.
That would be good, but
Corey Graves has a history.
I don't know about
he also hasn't wrestled in 3 years, so his fucking brain is getting back.
Right. But here's my point. Corey Graves was a good hand as a wrestler, but he wasn't memorable. I think in his role as commentator, he should stick to it because he's making a shit ton of money.
I'm just throwing that out there. Does that give hope for Corey Graves?
Yeah. He'll get used like shit if he goes to wrestling too. He'll get used like absolute shit.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I think had he not suffered his concussions, he probably would have been the biggest team in the company.
If he didn't suffer his concussion, he'd probably be out of the company right now.
No, they liked him a lot. He had a lot of potential as a big time heel.
I think.
What about Vince though? I don't think Vince would look at him and be like, yeah, this guy.
I'll be honest.
They're both relatively the same tattoo-wise.
If it was up to me, if there was anything I would do with Corey, maybe not a wrestling role, but I would love to see him transition into a manager role, like where he's managing for. I would like to see him manage. I may have said this before. I don't even fucking know, but I would love to see him manage a guy like Corbin, where he's just like.
No. That means more Van Corbin on my TV. No.
Has this fucking happened before? Did this exact fucking conversation happen? And I'm thinking halfway through it, I'm like, this happened on the past episode.
I don't even remember.
It happened on a past episode. Somebody look back or somebody, because
it does give hope for Corey Graves too, because of his past concussion issues also too.
It's hopeful.
It would. I think.
He still got to wrestle. Still got to wrestle though.
I mean, at this like it was bothering Brian that he couldn't wrestle again.
You can tell too.
And I think it bothers Graves too.
Another question I have for you guys. They said he wasn't as Fastlane because he was at a charity event. I think we know where he really was last week. He was getting those doctor's clearances. Because I'm just like, wait a minute, why are you at a charity event a night of a wrestling pay-per-view? Come on.
He was getting those clearances.
Yep. Yeah, maybe to him it was charity, so there you go.
I mean, they made him go to all these doctors.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like one doctor, like he went from one to the next, and they all cleared him. So really, Joseph Bruin had really no option with him.
So when we do a year-end awards, we usually say...
Right, I want to point this out, because as good as it was, I will say that the only reason they had him do this, and the only reason they even wanted to clear him was so he wouldn't go to Japan.
That's not the reason why.
That is no way.
That's not the reason why.
If they really thought
they were in no fear of him leaving the company.
Plus, if
that's what Aaron Riff posted about it. Ringside News posted about it. They were in no way, shape, or form worried about him leaving the company.
Plus, they wouldn't clear him if they thought like there was a chance he could.
Well, I mean, Daniel Bryan said he wanted to quit at one point. So
he did. I can't blame him. Like, if I'm healthy at the wrestle and they're not allowing me to wrestle, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't let him leave. They would never let had they not cleared him, he would have been gone.
Yeah.
September there'd be zero contract negotiations. He'd be gone. He'd be in the Indies. And the all-in thing too, it wouldn't have mattered. He wouldn't have. They were trying to push it back, like later on down the line. So it would. Even if he did leave it conflicts with his 30 days. He would get a 30-day or 60-day, whatever it is. Non-compete.
I wouldn't even.
He would have gone.
The all-in doesn't even need to. All-in doesn't even need to rely on.
Maybe I need to go.
Literally, just get guys from New Japan to make.
They don't need to rely on him, but they want him on the show.
I would like to see.
And either way, it wouldn't have mattered anyways because they have a book for the 5th. His contract doesn't run out till like the 20th.
They have a championship. Are they gonna have like a Ring of Honor championship match and a New Japan championship match?
I don't know.
On that show,
it's very.
That would be
about what they're doing.
I would like to see that.
Also,
both world champions.
One last thing I wanted to say is when we do our year-end awards, this is gonna probably be voted as like the news story. I don't remember what we call it.
Probably win it.
Yeah, if it doesn't get
breaking news.
Unless like the only way this would lose is if like somebody like murders somebody or like somebody like
some like big name signs or whatever. Like huge.
What big name's gonna get signed that's bigger than this though?
Kenny Omega or something like
that would be. No. I don't think that would wait. This is bigger.
Sorry, as much as I like Kenny,
the Young Bucks
cannot beat the popularity of Kenny.
You can't. But like I'm saying, I'll put like other things that would challenge you would be Kenny Omega, but he can't. Not even. He can't. It's not physically possible because he's under contract for another year.
That's stretching it.
But even if they sign, it's not even gonna come close to topping something like this.
It's not. But I'm throwing things out there for a challenge.
The only thing that comes close.
I'm not saying that they win.
The only
thing saying things that we could put in our, in that little box.
Only thing that can be put is that what happens with this Enzo Amore situation.
He's never coming back, which makes me happy.
And then obviously,
I fucking despise him as a human being, and I despise him as a wrestler. And obviously
another.
I fucking hate him as a person.
Another news
Piece of
story.
shit.
Another news story is obviously the women's battle royal. What's what we get into that?
Yeah, but that doesn't change it. I mean, if anything, the happy story should win in this case.
Yeah.
But more people are talking about Daniel Bryan than they are about what happens in the Although, right, so I love the fact that they say with Google Battle Royale, and we're probably jumping like back.
That's
and forth,
no,
right?
that's we're going to go to the next anyways.
Sure.
Right. So with this, they say that
Was this
thank
gonna be
you for making your fans being horny. By the way, I actually don't blame Stephanie on this. I actually blame 100%. This is 100% on Vince. This is 100% on the fucking PR people that were idiots to even let this pass. But they kept saying like, "Oh, you made your voices heard." No, motherfucker. Snickers made their fucking voice heard. Okay, they're the reason you changed it. They're the reason they changed it. They saw the fucking public outcry and they fucking did it. Which, by the way, is bad news for you because any fan that finds any offense whatsoever can now easily go to your sponsor, as they were just proving right here.
Yeah.
Do you think we can get Road Dogg to move his way with SmackDown?
Dude, seriously.
Go to the sponsor.
Dude, go to the sponsors, guys. That's what we're gonna do. You don't want Roman in the main event? I know you do, but if you don't want Roman in the main, go to the fucking sponsor. Go to what's the biggest sponsor? Go to KFC. Tell them Roman Reigns should not be in the main event because he doesn't like the thigh from KFC. Do it.
He doesn't like KFC.
He doesn't like KFC.
He doesn't like KFC.
He doesn't like KFC. He hates that $5 fill-up deal,
He hates
man.
that
James,
commercial.
I'd rather have
that they keep airing all the time.
I'd rather have Bulldog remove his head wider than Roman Reigns in the main event.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying, like, if people that don't like it, if you are offended,
He hates the chicken commercial they show where all the wrestlers dress up as the Colonel.
yeah.
He hates that one too.
Oh my God, yeah.
If you are offended by Stephanie McMahon always slapping male superstars and you want to call her out
Kick her pussy.
for male abuse, talk to the sponsor.
Kick her right in the pussy.
I'm offended by Hideo Itami's finisher too.
Yeah, I'm
Well, the
offended.
sponsors,
If
yeah.
you don't like Hideo Itami's finisher because it was if you don't like the fact that people are shackled with their finishers, go to the sponsor. Go to the U.S. Athletic Commission, who actually sponsors.
You know what? I'm gonna go like.
Go to them. They'll be like, no, this is not okay.
Then I'm gonna go like to your sponsors and have the finisher kickouts removed.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, there you go. I got you there.
I'm gonna go to your sponsors and have them say I'm not from Brockton, Massachusetts.
Well, in fairness, I don't even have any sponsors except for like two.
I'm going to those. Yeah, I'm going to
I'm
those
going
sponsors
about
then.
you, and I'm saying, hey, this guy
Probably
fucked up my personal life.
Yeah.
He made a mockery of me.
Hey, in fairness, I didn't make a mockery of you.
He made a mockery of me you've insulted my character by saying I go to top rope and I'm a heavyweight champion of the top rope world.
Hey,
And I'm from Brockton,
I made you a heavyweight champion. That's the end of the day. I made you a
I should go to
heavyweight champion.
You know what? Maybe from now on, I'm gonna
I wanna be
constantly
the
make
women's
myself go
champion.
more by going
Why
to
do you want to
sponsors.
I want to be the women's champion from now on.
Hey, you want to voice act one of the female superstars then?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Alright, I got an idea.
What?
The way that me and Chris can always win our matches, we'll go right to the sponsors and say.
The underdog heel.
Yeah, fuck Jim Cornette, we'll go to the sponsors.
I didn't even go to the sponsor. I didn't even go to the sponsor.
If you are
The
offended,
underdog heel.
if you're offended by what TNA is doing with the business, go to the sponsors and they'll finally.
Wait, James, what sponsors?
I am offended. I am offended that a fat piece of shit won last night on Impact. I'm not talking about
fat
Abyss.
pieces of shit.
I'm not talking about Abyss because Abyss at least remotely talented.
Alright,
Whereas that fat fucking
we gotta get out of the
the
sponsor talk. So, I find it funny we took the
It's like
fabulous.
fucking walking quicksand.
I like how we turned the fabulous Moolah thing that should have been like a rant to like a positive thing.
We
That's
turned
great.
it into comedy.
Alright, let's up them down.
Let's review fast.
Why? Here's why.
Let's review fast. I gotta find it in my notes.
Laners, get the laners up.
I found it.
Get Lane. I want Lane up now.
It's not as good when.
I want Lane fast up.
Now, Steve was supposed to do the notes.
Well, hold on. Wait. One more thing. Do you want to turn this serious, the Moolah thing, or do we want to leave it as?
We're gonna leave it as it is and we're gonna move on.
Okay. No negativity.
When you do
all
your
positive.
when you
All
do,
negative,
when you
no
do your
positive.
ramble hour, like you can, yeah.
I'll rant about.
All negative, no positive.
Alright.
I want all negativity in the comments.
You know what else I can give it down? That Steve took the real championship for me. I was the real champion, Steve is the real champion. So now we're gonna make the challenge. I'm not gonna make this an epic challenge because I'm not the champion, so I don't give a shit. So we're gonna make this official. John Tuddy will defend his fake championship against Steve's or whoever's real championship. And he's gonna face the winner of whoever wins a triple threat NXT TakeOver Predictions Championship match against me, Chris, and Steve. As James, I put you in the match, but since you're not watching WrestleMania and you're not really gonna probably put full effort into your picks, we need to get this damn title off John. Sorry, we have to.
Dude, even if I was still in there, I wouldn't win anyway.
Yeah, so
if I won the fucking takeover, he would have beat me.
Somebody. Now let's also make this interesting. Also, so John can remain champion on that Friday or that week we do the show. He has to show up, and if he doesn't, he loses the title.
Yes.
Need Brock Lesnar in this shit. So if John retains his championship, he has to show up the week of the show, or he's stripped of the title. Now we have the problem. We have to get the title off him somehow. But there you go. I just made an official call.
I'll do a skit. It's fine. All right. Anyway.
All right. So let's do Fastlane. Some quick ups and downs, and thumbs in the middle. Thumbs in the middle for like that preview show. That's fine. What gets a huge down is like Mojo Rawley's backstage segment with like Breezango and like, yeah, it's a down. And also a down is like Kathy Kelly just had to tell us that like some of the guys from the Six Pack Challenge are showing up. We didn't need to know that. So.
Hey, did you guys know that Kathy Kelly and Finn Balor are dating?
Absolutely. That's enough.
They haven't posted anything yet.
He may have not won the Universal title, but that's the ultimate win in my book.
Pre-show gets it down. I'm not breaking this down, but pre-show gets like a massive down. Waste of time. Sam Roberts accidentally referred to the wrong company as WWF. Come on, man.
Oh my god, I saw that on Fox.
He was awful.
Sam Roberts sucks.
Booker T was awful on the panel. I don't know what he was doing.
Open.
Apparently.
He was taking a big old shit.
Also,
good.
What else happened?
I like how the Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. It's a fucking has dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We'll get it up. We'll get it up on the pre-show. Is the Corey Graves Booker T like fake feud? That's just it's awesome.
So what? That's legit a storyline now, and they're keeping it going on.
Every time like Booker T's like on the panel, because Corey Graves commentates every show he's at. He's like, "Hey, Corey Graves, you gotta get his hands on." He's like, "No, he well, we can't do it at work." I want like something to happen where like they run into each other like doing wrestling.
Corey Graves is able to end up wrestling, and they take Booker T for like one.
I want to see them literally run into each other as fast as they possibly can.
Yeah.
Just run into each other.
But also that kickoff match.
No, they should be like swing first, bro. Swing first.
It was Mojo
Rawley run 100 miles an hour at each other and crash into each other.
That kickoff match, I thought, was Mojo Rawley, Shelton Benjamin, and Chad Gable versus Breezango and Tyler. Let's call him Tyler Breeze, Ty Dillinger.
Tyler Breeze and Tyler Breeze.
Yeah.
Ty Breeze and Tyler Dillinger.
Fans chanted that you can't wrestle to Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley said that he didn't come to wrestle, and no one
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah, no, you definitely didn't come to wrestle. You fucking klutz.
I hate like.
Holy shit.
I heard that and I was like, then what the fuck are you gonna do then?
Yeah.
Like, if you're not here to wrestle,
the company.
What are you here to do? Fucking jerk off in the middle of the ring?
Yeah,
what the fuck are you trying to do?
And then Ty Dillinger beat him with like his old tiebreaker finisher. I guess he has like 3 ways he can hit it now.
I guess he.
Mojo in WWE, the initials, even though it's not walk, even though we wanted to do walk with a license, actually World Wrestling.
Yeah,
wrestling.
That's the key word. That's the key word.
As much as they want you to think it's just an entertainment company,
it's more than
wrestling isn't the name of the company. So therefore, you are here to wrestle.
You can't escape it.
But yeah, Ty Dillinger
it's not called World Entertainment. It's
but yeah, with Ty Dillinger, he's got like
that key word. That second W is key.
Ty Dillinger gets like 3 finishes now. Good for him, right? He doesn't know his finish. He doesn't know his finishes.
Now worldwide.
You know.
It's not worldwide entertainment. It's not Water Whiz entertainment. It's fucking World Wrestling Entertainment.
Water? I thought it was called Water Whiz Entertainment.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
With the wrestling matches and the fucking water slides.
Where they just go down the water slides.
Fucking
Hours.
dude, Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy, the ultimate deletion in the fucking bouncy house and Water Whiz.
There's no bouncy house with Water Whiz.
There is now.
Oh, they can just like
Or in
race
the
each
water
other
slides,
down
water
slides.
park. Go to fucking Six Flags.
That big slide too, that's like by the McDonald's and the one in Wareham. Like Woken Matt like jumps off the.
That'd be awful.
Matt Hardy goes to Six Flags. He gets on the roller coaster.
I will delete this roller coaster.
I will delete the Superman. Yes.
Okay, yeah, the actual show itself, commentary teams, exact same, panels the same. I don't know.
Who gives a shit?
Shinsuke Nakamura wrestled Rusev.
Alright.
It was good. It was a good opener.
3.5. No, not 3.5. 3.25 stars. 3.25 stars.
6 stars.
I
love this game.
forgot to give the kickoff match a star rating. It was like a 2-star match, so whatever.
One, based on the fact that Mojo said he's not here to wrestle. So, it's a 1.
Okay.
It was going to be a 2, but it's a 1.
What do you give that, James? The kickoff match.
I give it a D for did not watch.
Okay. So overall, I think it gets like a star.
DNC did not complete.
Hey, yo, it's Run DMC. We didn't complete shit.
Aiden English, came out rapid. That was awesome. This match was Aiden English came out rapid.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that was actually really good.
WWE has yet to figure out that they're both baby faces.
Yeah.
They're so fucking over.
Nakamura
refuses to turn them.
Nakamura targets the leg, basically the whole match onto Rusev.
And he doesn't sell it.
Yeah. So it's the other way around, actually. Well, why would
The only person that could probably outsell Rusev right now is fucking Daniel Bryan, and because he just returned. But other than that, you need to push this.
Did not sell at all in this match.
And then,
dude, Rusev is the #1 shirt seller, merch seller in all of WWE. Do something. Turn him. Do something. Oh my God.
Nakamura.
Do something.
Nakamura.
Do something. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that so much.
Nakamura won with his King Sasha finish, whatever.
Oh my God, every time.
Every time.
King Sasha.
Keen. Like this keen.
Dude, just call it the boss finisher at this point, because you keep saying fucking Sasha at the end of it. It's King Chasa. Chasa.
Keen Shasa. Shasa. Keen Shasa.
That's enough. 3.25
King
star
Shasa.
match.
King Shasa.
The next match would have been enough if it wasn't for Jinder Mahal. Thanks a lot, Jinder. You made this a thumbs in the middle. Thanks a lot. There you go. We're not talking.
Does he even know his gender? I can't tell if he has tits or fucking pecs.
We'll find out.
He has both.
So
one of them's a peck and one of them's a tit.
So Randy Orton wrestled Bob
Those
Blue,
steroids are really
and
It must be some good shit.
yeah, this was a good match. 3 stars. Shout.
It's like fucking Vitaly.
The crowd started chanting for Byron Saxon, which was not a good sign for the match, but they eventually picked up. Randy Orton went for the RKO when Rude went for his a top move off the top toe.
A top move? What?
A top move. He goes for his top move.
Did you repeat that? What?
A top. I meant to say top. I meant to say middle rope, but I said top.
His
top move.
Is a top
move.
A top move. It's a top move. It's not.
Then afterwards, Jinder came out and.
Dude, I'm gonna say that for like one of my WYW matches just as a joke now. He does a top move! Oh my God, Chris Todd hits a top move from the top!
No, this is top. This is Chris Todd. This is Chris Todd.
Chris Todd.
They're gonna call him Chris Todd on WYW.
Coming soon, the Way with Youth Wrestling, Baron Blade. Yeah.
Alright, then
Eric. He was in WWE 2K18.
Oh, get to that.
Randy Orton won the US title, a title he never won before, that he should have just won it at WrestleMania.
My thing is Steve Butler hasn't even held the title that long or defended it practically at all.
The only time he defended was against like Mojo Rawley at Royal Rumble kickoff, so.
Yeah, so he's defended 2 times in like 4 months.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He should have won this title at Mania. They went backwards with this. They did the one-on-one match at Fastlane and they're doing the triple threat match at WrestleMania. Come on, what are you doing?
The WrestleManiacs.
Thumbs in the middle. Jinder Mahal came out.
Well, let me
and,
tell you something, my nigga, me brother.
Bob Blue and Hank Boyers DDT
Yeah.
on both Jinder and Randy Orton.
So I'm just gonna say this. Jinder put himself into the match at WrestleMania.
Who was Jinder?
Some random dude.
Gender.
He
Mahal.
put himself into the fucking match
Yeah.
at WrestleMania. No, like he was the outside of the ring on SmackDown. He's like, "I'll see you guys at WrestleMania."
Yeah.
No, you won't because you're not in the match.
Yeah.
So,
but somehow he's in the match.
unless if you're gonna walk down that long ass ramp and down to the ring,
And just say hi. Just say hi.
just to stand there and
I
stand
am
there.
a roided out freak. Nice to meet you.
I'm the roided out freak.
Then Kevin Owens
I'm
was
Scott
backstage.
Steiner minus the Jews.
Sami Zayn came up and said that he would lay down to Kevin Owens. He was just SmackDown wasn't for the title, so yeah. And then Kevin Owens.
That's like so. Like
Kevin
it's-
Owens.
And say what you want about Scott Steiner, by the way, but at least he can hide his fucking back knee.
Kevin Owens walks away, just not having any of this. So
tattoos.
this gets it up because Sami Zayn's performance was 5-star. So
Who?
Sami Zayn's performance.
Oh, yeah.
Then we
What,
had.
the whole.
Then we had. So we have to get this over. Lunch and napkin. We had lunch and
Oh
napkin.
my lunch and that match is awful. It was
Lunch and-
atrocious. It's one of the worst matches I've seen in my
Who's
life.
lunch and napkin?
I don't know, but Simon calls Naomi and.
He said what happened was he was texting in his notes and it autocorrected to lunch and napkin apparently.
I never got why he got that.
Well, I mean, Naomi can make a very good lunch, and you could use Becky Lynch's fucking wrestling attire with the napkin. So.
Yeah.
They wrestled.
Lunch and napkin.
They wrestled Money in
Pretty
the.
well.
They wrestled
and napkin.
They wrestled Money in the Bank contract holder because we can't say the other word or yeah, Carmelo and Natalia. Yeah, this match was like.
Holy
Watching
shit.
paint dry.
Holy shit.
I don't even know what he
Carmella finally made an attempt to cash in. Oh my god,
Right
it's
here.
a fucking miracle.
We just
Made an attempt at least.
I think I gave it 2 stars. I don't remember. What I did. I think I was too nice. It might have been too nice. Carmella pinned lunch with roll up after Natalia distracted with the Money in the Bank contract.
Awful.
Oh yeah,
Match.
Damn.
Terrible match.
The New Day did the Kids' Choice Awards segment. It was funny, but obviously I don't ever watch it. I think I'm the only person in the world that doesn't watch it.
I don't watch it either.
So
I guess I'm the second person who doesn't want to.
Third.
so you're the first because you're older than me. You're the second. I'm the third. So there you go.
Wait, how is he the first? I'm older than all of you.
What?
Or how old is he? I don't remember.
Are
Sorry.
you fucking stupid?
Should we give him a down? Should we give him a down for that?
You're fucking idiots.
You make
I'm gonna be 24 this year.
Right, never
You're
mind.
fucking idiots.
Well, I mean, my birthday's in September, and your
Mine is
birthday's
too.
in December.
next
Yours, I
match.
think it's earlier than mine.
Next match is Kofi Kindstone and Xavier Woods.
Why is it Kofi Kindstone?
Because let's call him Kofi Kindstone. Let's
We should
put.
call him Kofi King.
Let me have my shine.
You
Yeah.
should say Kofi Keithstone.
No, it was Chris Dodd that called him that. No, you. It was.
The fuck is that?
No. Kofi Kindstone and Xavier Woods with Big E ringside versus the Wusses.
The what?
Isn't that what Steve calls them? The Wusses.
What?
I thought that's what Steve calls them.
Who the fuck is the wuss?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is the what? The what? What the what?
So the,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Wookiee! Who the fuck is the wusses?
I thought that's what Steve called them.
What?
Wait, is it that bad? You act like you're gonna leave or something. Anyhow, this was for the SmackDown Tag Team titles because apparently, since they're on SmackDown, they have to call them the SmackDown Tag Team titles. You know, because people might think these are the ECW Tag Team titles.
They are the ECW tag team.
That's a funny joke.
Say, the wusses are the tag team.
They're the ECW tag team
The
champions.
ECW, SmackDown, Raw, WCW tag team champions.
NWA,
What's it?
TNA, ROH, Japan.
The NWA TNA tag team champions.
NWA,
This match
TNA,
is like a
Impact,
massive-
Global Force, Ring of Honor, New Japan,
Impact.
Junior, and Heavyweight tag team champions.
This match gets a 5 thumbs up. 5
Trios
thumbs
title
up.
too.
Bludgeon Brothers came out and absolutely like murdered the New Day.
They were dead.
Yeah.
On
They
arrival.
all died.
Yeah. So.
Dude, they were teasing a concerto spot with steps and a fucking ballad.
Yeah.
They were.
I was scared.
They also made it look like Xavier Woods was also dying and jerking off at the same exact time.
I love the spot.
What's with these people and fucking coming? First Shane McMahon. This is after this guy.
Up. This is so many thumbs up. You can't even like. I feel like we need to quit. While we're ahead. Just keep going. AJ Styles interview up. The tease the Nakamura match, which gave away who's winning the main event. That's still up. SmackDown Women's Title match, because like I said, it's on SmackDown. They have to let us know it's the SmackDown Women's Championship. It's not the Raw, it's not the ECW, not the Divas, not the.
It's not the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. It's not the Mae Young Classic Trophy.
Yeah.
The Women of Honor Championship.
Not the Andre the Giant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the Andre the Memorial Giant Battle Memorial Royal.
Down. Not even talk about the match. Charlotte Flair won. Asuka came out and challenged at WrestleMania. That was awesome. But
I probably watched that women's tag and the women's championship match for a grand total, maybe 2.5 minutes.
I say which women's championship.
It's the women's. It's the one that's on the fucking show. Okay.
The blue.
You know what the funny thing is?
The blue championship.
The fucking blue airhead championship.
You know what the funny thing is? When these pay-per-views go into double branded, we're gonna have to stop being really specific about which.
I'm gonna be about as vague as possible.
It's just so you know, it's the WWE championship with a blue label on it.
Yeah. Okay, then we had
All you need to know.
Then we had
the Intercontinental, Universal, and WWE championships are all the fucking same.
Yeah.
So
then we had the.
And the women's
the only two differences are the Intercontinental and the US belt. Everything else is just like branding.
The US belt is different.
Branding.
But both women's championships, the IC championship, the Universal, and the WWE championship are all the same belt.
Then we had
It's sad.
the main event, because it's the last match on the show, so that's why it's the main event.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I thought it was the first match on the show.
Well, if it was the first match on the show, CM Punk would still be in WWE, because technically, if you go by that standard, he has main event of WrestleMania, because the Money in the Bank match he was in kicked off the show, so I don't know why he's so mad then.
He was the main event.
Yeah. It's not like Triple H and Randy Orton were the main event that year, so, you know.
With John Cena.
No.
Actually, no, he wasn't. No, that's
WrestleMania 25.
You got, 25, yeah. I was about to say.
He won 2 Money in the Bank. He won the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, there was Edge and Undertaker main event.
No, they didn't. They opened the show.
They opened the show.
Well, apparently, actually, it's like
this
that
is
match.
the opening match of the night, guys.
It's like the opening match at No Mercy when John Cena, Dean Ambrose, and AJ Styles at No Mercy. They called that match like the main event that opened the show.
He did.
They main evented, guys.
Alright, but anyhow, let's get to the Fatal 6-Way match.
Exactly, that's what it is.
We had Kevin Owens, John Cena, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin,
John V-Neck.
as Vince likes to call him, Dolph Ziggler, and
I can't say the one because it would sound a lot racist. But the C, what JBL calls him.
oh yeah, and then AJ Styles.
The Z.
He defended his AJ Styles defended his championship in the match, obviously because it says champion on my notes. So unless I'm completely out of line here,
Sami Zayn should have won this match and should have been WWE champion.
really he should have actually. And so
And Kevin Owens.
before that, Kevin Owens.
But that dickhead Shane McMahon had to pull.
Yeah, he was out there watching the match. I guess.
Shane McMahon deserved getting powerbombed and orgasming on that piece of metal. But
Apparently, like.
Well, I mean, in fairness, he did admit he was wrong, and he gave him a match, and then he orgasmed.
and then he orgasmed all over that backstage area.
Baron Corbin put Dolph Ziggler through the hockey glass outside the ring.
Yeah.
That was cool. John Cena hit like 5 AAs right away, and then him and Styles went at it.
And then they all nexus him.
Yeah. Don't talk about that stable. That stable. Hey, that was Revenge for the Nexus. Hey, speaking of that, did you hear that?
Nobody likes him.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
No. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not true. Anyhow, Now I've lost. Did you hear that? Like we're getting like a Nexus reunion and like some sort of tournament show or something. I don't even know the name of the tournament. Yeah.
What?
I was just clicking around the internet and just randomly found an article for it.
I'm sure it wasn't a porn site.
The tournament's gonna be on Pornhub, yeah. Just like that gun channel from YouTube. Every
What else
gun
happened
channel
in the
is Pornhub now.
Yeah, so Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn teased like he was gonna lay down for Kevin Owens, but instead Kevin Owens.
Hey, Super Mario Logan, go to Pornhub. You'll actually get revenue.
Sami Zayn tried to roll him up. Kevin Owens ended up just kicking right out of it and tried to end Sami Zayn's career again. Like he just loves powerbombing Sami Zayn right on that apron.
He loves powerbombing everyone on the apron. I think it's a fucking hard on from it.
And then obviously like Finn Balor came back like Sami Zayn was out for like months. Finn Balor was NXT champion, came back right away.
Yeah.
John Cena was back the next week. It was great television right there. Great way to put over that move.
But AJ
Jericho
also
was back. Chris Jericho was back the next night after WrestleMania 33. How great was that? Great selling, great putting over the move. Great.
You have to do that.
Yeah. Alright, the finish
AJ got put to a table
and sold for like 3 million years.
And he literally sold for 97% of the match.
And then like John Cena, I don't think he knows what brand he's on anymore. Cause like
he's a free agent. He should have also won too.
So does that mean he wrestles for free then?
He wrestles for a lot of money.
Yeah. So he's really a free agent then if he's wrestling.
He's really a free agent that makes a lot of money.
Yeah. And then
But then he's a paid agent.
He's a paid agent. He's aid.
So then AJ Styles defeated Kevin Owens with a phenomenal forearm. And he retained his championship. That means we
the phenomenal
the phenomenal almost elbow arm.
Almost, not completely. This show was good. 7 out of 10. The review was probably like a 3 out of 10 because we paused this review really bad.
I would say
the phenomenal arm.
The discus phenomenal 5 arm.
Yeah. Reviews like a 3 out of 10.
It's like a corkscrew 4.
Wait the show.
Corkscrew 360, 680, phenomenal 4 arm.
This might be
all the same.
Hey, here's one good thing.
Great.
Baron Corbin had the match. He had the match of his career.
6 stars.
Baron Corbin had the match of his career tonight.
Yeah, no shit. He didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's great.
Everyone else is like 10 times the better worker.
But he brings the darkness though.
He brings the darkness, he brings the thunder, he comes from hell, he calls you under.
Exactly. That's his gimmick.
He'll make you feel the wrath of his ways. He'll make it real. He'll make it real. Yes!
Jesus Christ.
I think we need to get a quip over our head.
I think we need to quit and then hang ourselves. At the same time.
Wait the show and then the review.
Everyone's doing this. You gotta join in now.
So the show itself, I give it 6 out of 11 billion. And, 6 out of 12, 10, whatever the fuck it is, I don't even know the rating.
It's 10.
10, okay, 6 out of 10 out of 6. 6 out of 10. I didn't like the ending of the show, even in the least bit. I thought it was actually quite stupid.
We're going to talk about talking smack.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Talk.
Doesn't fucking
Welcome
matter.
to Smacking Talk. Hey, Gable, you're my son.
I didn't like that, like, AJ sold for the entire match, pretty much. I thought that was stupid.
What about the review? What did this review get?
On a rating scale of 10, 1 million.
This is the greatest best. This is probably like the worst wrestling podcast review.
Well, we're not too tip top anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Rate the show, then the review.
What did I rate it on my review?
11 billion.
Yeah, you rated 11 billion.
No,
2.
did I?
Yeah, I think it was 2.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
211 billion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was only, in fairness, there was only 2 things I cared about on that whole show.
211 billion things you cared about?
Give it a 2.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Whatever rating it gave on the review, if it's Charlie show off, I don't care.
Oh, you can't see.
Only two things I liked were
270 billion.
the only two things I liked were the Bludgeon Brothers and the fun main event. Well,
It's a
actually,
fun main event.
fun main event.
Fun.
It was fun.
It's a fun match.
It was a fun match. So
Especially
therefore, it's a
when
fun
someone's
match.
kicking you in the face and then staring at you from the top of the chamber.
That's really fun. I mean, that is wicked fun.
Okay, what about
I hate that promos. I literally like.
What is it?
Hey, I mean, it's better than the Elimination Chamber for 2015 for the Intercontinental Belt.
I mean, no. Yes.
Pod gets fucking smashed in. Mark Henry's
Mark Henry.
Fuck, what do I do?
Mark Henry has to restrain himself from entering into the chamber through the invisible force field that's in front of him.
What about the week? What does the week get out of 10?
11 billion.
We would go. I would go to infinity out of 10.
Now let's do Raws.
Okay, so I want to start with the downs on Raw because I think it's more interesting to do downs first.
You want to lead them?
I'm going to come up with a couple of my own.
Okay. Then I'll come a couple of my own.
I think the whole Sasha and Bailey feud sucks balls.
Yeah, it does.
It's the worst fucking feud on the show.
I don't even have balls. That's impossible.
One was.
Well, they have tits, which are
Technically balls, yeah.
But the thing, like the whole thing is.
Titty balls.
The thing is, I just don't get like why Bailey's like the heel in this.
Yeah, no.
What? I just don't get it.
So stupid.
Like, so you want to tell me that
They have
Sasha
ruined
is
the potential cash
is the
cow, bro.
cunty best friend
Yep.
who kicks her own best friend off the top of the chamber and then smiles and stares down at her while smiling like an evil maniacal fucking bitch.
Eliminated her from
And then eliminates her, and she expects everything to be okay.
Yeah.
Like everything's just back to normal again. I'm like, and I posted this in the chat too, and I was like, why am I supposed to feel sympathy for Sasha? Because Bailey left ringside because she's a huge cunt.
Yeah.
Like, because Sasha's the worst best friend of all time. Like somehow I'm supposed to feel sympathy for Sasha.
And another problem is, in real life,
which has been teasing a heel turn for fucking 2 years now.
no, in real life, Sasha Banks is a bitch, but yet in WWE land, she's
this fucking saint angel that can't do anything wrong.
yeah.
But yet Bailey can't be. Oh yeah, because you really squandered that cash cow at fucking whatever.
And they did like this thing like
Kendo stick on a pole. That really went well for
in the
Bailey.
tag team, like in the tag team.
Fantastic.
Retards.
They did like the thing in like the tag team match where like Bailey had like Sonya Deville pinned, and then like Sasha Banks was beating up Mandy Rose in the corner, so the referee was trying to get her out of there.
Dumb. I'm like, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna cheer Bailey and boo Sasha.
Yeah.
It's literally gonna be the exact opposite of what they want.
It was like
Bailey doesn't get
what's gonna happen to like Bailey's gonna have like I picture like having like the Mojo Wally heel turn where she'll like come up with like the generic music. She'll have like the Bailey buddies. No,
I think if they do turn her heel, she'll have a completely different entrance. More serious.
She can have like the evil Bailey buddies come up.
Evil Bailey.
They can have like evil smiles.
Evil Bailey.
Wow.
In her
WWE.
They'll have her theme song. They'll have her theme song like Neville's, where it's like slowed down considerably.
Yeah.
There were no
So yeah, just one. Do you have any other downs?
The fact that they keep advertising Ronda Rousey doesn't show up.
Well, she didn't show up this week.
She showed up this week, but technically not though. If you think of it. And Brock Lesnar too. I know it's like all storyline, but I'm literally done with Brock Lesnar. Yeah. I don't care anymore. I'm done. They advertised him for Raw. He didn't show up.
I hate okay, I'm gonna rant on this.
And now they're trying to turn it into a fucking storyline.
You have failed so bad to get this fucking big star you're trying to get over so many fucking times. You squandered that opportunity so many times. So now what you decide is the grandest idea of all is to falsely advertise for a guy that's going to be there. Are you fucking retarded?
Yes.
You don't do that that in business.
Wait,
You don't false advertise. How the fuck are WWE not getting sued? I don't give a fuck if this is storyline or not. I don't give a shit if they have the whole card subject to change. You know when that rule fucking applies when someone gets injured? When the month fucking breaks out like fucking last year. Not when you can physically control him fucking being there.
And
all you are doing is causing the WrestleMania crowd that is going to fucking be there to not only boo Roman Reigns, but Brock Lesnar too. You fucking retards. Down all the way to fucking hell.
Actually,
holy shit.
What they think is going to happen is not going to actually happen.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be the exact opposite, and fucking Brock's going to get cheered.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I actually know that because a lot of people feel like you. Dude, you remember that fucking, what was it? Who tagged this anyway? And it was just all these people, when Brock said he might not resign, they're like, bye-bye, see you never, and saying all this shit. So it's like, they already want him gone.
Yeah, I want him gone too. Like,
so
I'm done with the whole Brock Lesnar thing. I know he doesn't want to be here. We all know it.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck about the WWE anymore. He's already made his fucking millions of dollars to show fucking 5 times a year.
You know what's the good thing about Brock Lesnar being gone? Pyro. We get Pyro with him gone. I'm just saying.
If we even get Pyro for Mania.
Wow.
No, they said there's going to be Pyro for Mania.
But the one problem is they're still putting money into Ronda Rousey's contract, though. All that Pyro money that can happen, that's going to go
well, okay, here's the difference. Rousey actually wants to be there for the long haul.
Yeah.
So I actually respect her there.
Brock wants to go into UFC, fine. Let him go to fucking UFC. I don't care anymore. Right around the last time they signed, I really wanted him to stay.
I used to.
I felt like he was a big attraction. I'm like, I don't care anymore. Yeah. I don't care about Brock Lesnar. I don't care. I'm starting not to care about Paul Heyman. It's the same fucking promo every single time.
So let's ask this question.
Right.
It doesn't fucking matter anymore. Paul Heyman just got the same promo. Insert superstar here. It's the same fucking promo.
Or what they could do to really switch it up for Heyman and for everyone involved, if you're gonna do this fucking match because you booked yourself in such a fucking corner now. For God's sakes, pair Heyman up with fucking Roman and turn him heel. God fucking damn it, it's the only fucking way. If you even have that chance. I don't know what else you can do with Heyman, and I don't know what you can do with Roman as a babyface.
Brock was his meal ticket.
Fucking kill the fucking goddamn company.
Brock was his meal ticket.
I mean, well, yeah, but he's made so much money off that meal ticket.
Yes, he has.
So he's set for life. He can literally just do whatever.
He already has his own company.
He doesn't have to give a fuck about the
Looking for Larry.
Yeah.
He already has his own company anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter what he does.
Is that really his company?
Yeah.
Looking.
Or whatever the fuck it is. I think it's looking.
Do not tell me. Please tell me to get this from the Practical Jokers. Please tell me.
I just want to know if he's found Larry.
Larry! I was calling you Larry. He's cutting the whole line by simply shouting Larry.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Why is it looking?
Yeah, looking for Larry agency.
Oh yeah, because Paul Heyman popped up like.
Yeah. It's definitely what it is.
Has he found him yet? It's not.
Yep.
Yep.
It's looking for Larry. That's.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, another down. The revival's officially buried.
The fuck. Yep.
So.
Yep. Yep.
It's officially happened. I waited.
Does there really need to be anything else said?
Yeah, they're buried.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that can save them now is if they go to 205 and do it for that cruiserweight tag. I can't even believe I'm saying that right now.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that can even vitalize their careers back.
Like they do that. They have like the weirdest thing. Like sometimes they win matches and look really strong, but then other times they like look like complete bitches by like getting eliminated by like Braun Strowman in a battle royal. Like now, they were the first ones eliminated from the battle royal before Rhino and Heath Slater were eliminated from a.
Well, apparently, according to fucking Jonathan Coachman, Rhino looks exactly like Bo Dallas or whatever it was.
Braun Strowman.
Oh, Braun Strowman from the back.
Should we call Braun Strowman Rhino from now on then, or like just keep?
They look exactly the same from the back. No, they don't.
Jonathan Coachman
I love how
Up and down.
Cole just fucking destroyed him. I
That
know.
was Bo Dallas. He's like, because him and Bo Dallas both
yeah.
go to the singlets.
So yeah.
So he's like, oh, that Bo Dallas helping out, whatever. And he's like, that's
like,
Rhino.
the revival's
He's
there.
like, look at this hit from the back.
Nothing can save the revival. I think go to 205 live, and then 205.
Don't care about the revival. Don't care. All I care about is the boys. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I'm so sad, dude.
That's all I care about. I care about basketball. That's the only thing I care about.
remember like.
I wanted the revival to
Right.
succeed, and I
don't care. They're not like interesting enough now anymore.
Yeah.
They really aren't. They've done the same fucking thing for 2 years. Well, I mean, also with no fucking success. Besides getting hurt all the time.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you fucking bury them. But
Bury them all.
I said from day one.
I want to see a hole in the ground, then throw the revival in it and throw dirt on top. It's time.
Maybe we'll get
Put them up in the pasture.
Maybe we'll get natural, like he did Ray Wyatt the same time.
Put them on FCW. Wait a minute, it doesn't exist anymore.
Maybe they'll win the match.
I don't know. Do something other than Raw.
John Cena versus.
I said
that's
from day
massive
one they should have
that's
gone.
massive.
I
massive
said
down.
from before we go there. I said from day one, Revival should have been on SmackDown. They should have gone to SmackDown.
Because they
Even now?
had a feud with the New Day that abruptly ended.
Yes,
because the New Day went to
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Exactly.
New Day went. Well, I think Dash got no. It was Dawson got hurt.
So did Kofi.
And Coffee Timestone got hurt.
Yep.
At the same time, but his injury wasn't serious. It was very minor. And Dawson was out for like 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
So
Then the other one got.
and then they got fucking drafted to SmackDown.
Yeah.
No, it was Dash got a broken jaw.
Yeah.
That's why they were backstage.
Then Dawson got.
And then Dawson got tore his bicep after, and they couldn't do it. No, was it during the Was it when Dash got hurt?
Dash got hurt by.
Was it Dash got hurt when they were feuding with?
Yeah.
Let's be.
Yeah, it was. It was right around the draft time.
Yeah, it was.
They were feuding, and then abruptly because New Day went to
They're the new
SmackDown,
vaudevillains.
and then
That's what they are. They're new vaudevillains. They're probably gonna fucking.
they're probably gonna beat the vaudevillains.
They're probably gonna be.
Come out with the blood villains.
They're probably gonna release one of them and then keep the other one and have him do trying himself over. And we'll see if
Let's move on.
John Cena versus Undertaker. Come on.
Don't fucking care about you.
John Cena comes out and this should have been like this epic announcement of a match, and he was out there joking around.
He made it like a joke.
Yeah.
But the reason, if you're in attendance and Cena goes, I want to face the Undertaker, and then he goes around the ring, you're gonna react to that.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're gonna react to that. You're not gonna
But he came
sit
out,
there and do nothing.
You know what the most stupid thing about this feud? So basically they're trying to say John Cena doesn't have a match at WrestleMania if he doesn't wrestle the Undertaker, but yet somehow the Revival, Baron Corbin, Ty Dillinger, and
Cena
Mojo
doesn't
Rawley
have a match. When he doesn't have any conflicts in between then and now.
What a coincidence. But yet somehow with a Revival, you can't just go into Andre the Giant, Royal Battle Royal.
You can't do anything.
Can't wrestle Breed Wars Roman tag team partner. Here you go, here's something.
But I don't want to see this match. I've been vehemently against this.
Go to NXT TakeOver and challenge Aleister Black.
Cash in your Cena in the bank.
He does have that scene in the bank.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I've been vehemently
Go
against
challenge
this
Dolph
since the
Ziggler to a match on SmackDown. Go beat Shane McMahon's tag team partner against Kevin Owens.
I thought you said go beat up Shane McMahon's tag team partner. Go beat him up.
Go to SmackDown and challenge Bulldog to a match.
Please. And beat the piss out of him.
But both of everyone who's on the show knows this. I'm vehemently against it.
Yeah.
I love both Undertaker and Cena. I love them both. Fucking two of my all-time favorites. But I don't want to see this.
Yeah.
This isn't 2003 anymore.
Apparently too, John
This
Cena
is
forgot that.
2017.
You think the Undertaker randomly vanished, but since WrestleMania 33, and even though he was on the
Cena's still technically in his prime.
Yeah.
Technically.
Technically.
Taker's been past his prime for 7 years.
Another.
When was the last time he was a full-time wrestler? 2012 maybe?
2010.
11, 10, something like that. He hasn't been a full-time wrestler in 8 years.
He was trying to, the last time he tried to be full-time relatively was 2013.
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, it was to build up the Brock match.
It was build up. It was no, he did.
2015.
No, 2013. He was supposed to be like full time, and then he got that injury when the Shield Powerbomb.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He was gonna remember. He was gonna be full time that whole year until Reign of 30.
Yeah.
To make it feel more special. When he went street finally got broken.
Fuck, man, that is awful. I don't care anymore. Like, I just don't want to see this match.
Apparently, John Cena didn't.
Is it getting a pop if the American Badass comes out? Yeah, I'll like it. But that's the only thing.
Honestly, I think it was
because the American Badass is one of my favorite gimmicks.
I'm just gonna sit there because I hated that. I'll just sit there.
Everyone
that's my Pittsburgh match.
Everyone hates the American Badass gimmick, but me. I actually really, really like the American Badass.
I like it. I liked it in
like 2003 when he was dealing with the Big Show and whatnot.
That was the best. Honestly, Undertaker Badass character was the best in 2002, especially Brock.
2002.
Him and Brock's matches back then were fucking.
Yeah, right after Champions.
Him and that triple threat match he had for the championship, where he went in as champion, that was fucking awesome.
His
matches with John Cena was awesome.
Jeff Hardy.
His matches with Benoit. Like
who's that?
They were all really good matches.
Fucking
I don't know the other match. It was just
fucking no knows. Mr. Who? Mr. Benoit.
I guess the American Badass must have been so good he was able to have a good match himself.
Anyway,
that was a great. I mean, like even going back in time to like 2000.
These cold French fries. I'd rather eat these cold French fries right now.
That's 2001. 2001.
I mean, so eating them.
2001 when he was teaming up with Kane.
Yeah.
That was like probably the peak of the American Badass gimmick. Because that was badass when he was teaming up with Kane.
Yeah. I hated though. Yeah, but this match I don't want to see it.
Don't care. I've not wanted to see it.
Cena lost another row because he could have fought Kane at Mania, but then they're like, oh, let's put the match on Raw.
Kane came out. He's like, you're a sign from the Undertaker, and I'm like, he's gonna literally chokeslam him.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw Kane come out, I was like, he's gonna chokeslam him.
And he did.
It's fucking obvious what he's gonna do. He's not gonna sit there and they're not gonna fucking, talk back and forth. He's coming up to chokeslam. And guess what? He did.
That wasn't a sign either.
There was no sign. It was him saying, "Stop talking about my brother." Basically,
I love how Kane just comes out of fucking absolute fuck knows anywhere after didn't he get murdered by Strowman?
Perfectly done.
It's Kane. You can't question it. It's Kane.
Yeah, no, I absolutely can. The whole deal was he was supposed to be fucking murdered.
It's Kane.
He was murdered.
He's impervious.
He technically was murdered, but he got his face lit on fire. Come on, you can't question. No, it's Kane. You just have to let it be what it be.
Could they at least mention like I'm still injured from the fucking shit from Strowman?
No, it's Kane.
No, Kane is impervious to pain. That's the gimmick.
It's Kane.
It's literally.
Tell that to the fucking time where he fucking took months off because Henry fucking destroyed him.
Still Kane.
And then he still didn't come back after Mark Henry.
Yeah, he did.
He did, and then he's like, nah, fuck Henry. I'm gonna
go
see
impervious to pain. That's Kane's
instead.
gimmick. When he has the mask on, he's impervious to pain.
And then he was like, alright, I'm done with Cena, I'm going for Orton. Alright, I'm done with Orton, I'm gonna go just be random.
When he doesn't have the mask on, he's not impervious to pain. When he has the mask on, it's like a fucking superpower. He's impervious to pain.
Guess what? It's Kane. Kane.
I agree.
I don't have
to say
I would have loved to see Corporate Kane versus John Cena. That would be funny.
No, I don't want Corporate Kane.
I don't want Corporate Kane.
I want to see the smiling, the Prices Kane. It's great. That's the best fucking version of Kane ever.
Okay, up to more. I'm gonna have my phone in front. I think. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar feud. That's been awesome.
I thought it went on way too long.
I even loved it when he went backstage and confronted Vince McMahon, and
that was actually pretty cool. You go behind the scenes. And
I didn't care.
Shane's just sitting there with the headset on, by the way, which means he has a job there besides just on-air talent.
Yeah,
that's fucking clear as day. They're lying because Shane wouldn't be sitting in Gorilla with his father with the headset on. He's obviously saying something.
But I love that. A lot of people complain that he was banned on SmackDown. I think it was supposed to be like a legitimate thing, so it's supposed to be like unexpected.
Yeah. I like that too. It's suspended the next week. I like it. Next week, Brock comes out and just beats the shit out of him.
This is what
literally.
I will rant about this. He just walked out there in the crowd. He was able to just come right out there. It was stupid.
I mean, it's kind of like how it was, but as soon as they put the handcuffs on him, I'm like, here comes Brock.
Yeah.
Like I knew instantly, as soon as those handcuffs went on, I'm like, oh, here comes Brock Lesnar.
This
And
attack.
I'm like, instead of like trying to get the handcuffs like off him, he picks up the steel chair with his with his hands like this.
Yeah.
And then tries to hit him with it and drops it. I was like, he dislocated that guy's jaw.
Those U.S. Marshals, man, need to be fired because they
if that's real life, that's a 5 to 10 year prison sentence.
Yeah, I know.
If you get a U.S. Marshal, it's like,
but like
you get 5 to 10 years. In
their defense, the U.S. Marshals, that U.S. Marshal sucked and should have known better because they can't even beat a guy that's handcuffed.
He elbowed the guy that he elbowed in the face. Roman dislocated his jaw. That's a local. All three of those guys are local talent.
Yeah.
When he hit that big dude with the elbow in the face, he dislocated his fucking jaw like legitimately. What I didn't like is first of all, one too long. When he was on this, first of all, Brock left and came back to his entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Ran back out with his entrance. I was like, what are you, the fucking Ultimate Warrior now? Like, what the fuck are you? And I laughed at this hysterically. Brock went to go tip over the stretcher the first time and he just pushed it.
Yeah.
And it rolled away. From him.
They basically did the whole Braun Strowman Roman Reigns segment again.
See, like, what was the point of, like, he tipped over the stretcher and then stared at him.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. What was the point of that?
Why did they leave him handcuffed when he's punching him out too? I think if you're like in I guess
first of all,
wouldn't you unhandcuff somebody if you're getting fucking stretched out?
First of all, when Brock's music hit,
taking a nap.
And if I was Roman, I would have ran over to the U.S. Marshal that had the handcuffs and the handcuff key, and I don't know, novelty idea, unhandcuff myself.
Yeah.
But Brock was taking a sweet ass time coming down to the ring. It took him about a couple of minutes. You could have easily unhandcuffed yourself by then.
Maybe Brock just wanted to get more out of his pay. You know, that's why it lasted so long. You know?
It was like Kurt lasted like a minute.
Yeah.
That whole thing went on for 20 minutes. 18 minutes of it was that entire so it was like 16 to 17 minutes of it to begin the show was just like a lot of it was dead air.
Yeah.
Like Roman waiting for Brock to come out, the stretcher, Brock going back, Brock's music hitting, Brock running down the ring, Brock flipping over the fucking stretcher, Brock staring at him, Brock going to the back. There was a lot of dead air there.
This kicked so much ass. Up. So many. 15 thumbs up.
It gets enough. It does get enough. It
15.
makes it seem like Brock
I'm giving it a middle because that's what it sounds like to me.
I'm giving it 15 thumbs.
It's like a thumbs in the middle to me because it's like if it lasted, why would it last that long?
It lasted way too fucking long. They didn't need to do the whole stretcher thing. Where like stretch Roman out fine.
You know how many times
you pass by Brock is Moscow, whatever, fine.
Okay,
not like
on air. You want to know how many times? You want to know how many minutes we took for the mentioned Johnny Starr segment? What was it like fucking 6-7 minutes?
They
doesn't need to be that long, and a lot of that was just
that second part where Brock ran back over his entrance and tipped over the stretcher. Didn't need to happen.
Maybe not.
Because what did that accomplish?
Nothing.
Nothing. It didn't do anything because he was stared at.
Brock buys him more money. That's what it is.
Or he's gonna get paid millions of dollars regardless. And then also too, I felt like it was a little unnecessary to keep coming back and do a gap box. Like, leave. What are you doing?
Then the Intercontinental Championship build up.
Did you also see like they showed the picture after Roman when he was on the stretcher after the attack? His arm is all like marked up.
Yeah.
His finger was actually bleeding.
Probably from the handcuffs.
I think it's when he hit him with the chair.
Oh yeah, true.
Like, cause he was going fucking wild with that chair.
Yeah.
His finger was bleeding. His arm was all like scarred up and everything. It looked like gross.
Then we have the Intercontinental Championship build up. It's going to be between Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and now the new name, Prince Devitt. Miz, you had one job, man. One job. Come on.
But he could get Tyler Black out perfectly fine. Prince Devitt.
That was great.
I thought.
Now you have Prince Devitt. He cut this epic promo on.
I hope he loses at WrestleMania now. That'd make my day.
Yeah. Tyler Black and Prince Devitt. And then Seth Rollins came out in the commentary
Next
about.
year's main event should be Daniel Bryan versus The Miz because it's the longest fucking feud ever.
fucking agree.
Do you actually? Yeah, no, I was about to say. Because
I totally fucking agree. And also, too, we can say the whole feud could be around
It makes no sense.
Talking
Dude,
shit.
this feud's been going on since like 2010. It's such the fucking
Miz talking so much shit while Bryan was inactive.
Yeah,
Dude, plus stealing his moves, too.
Yes.
Like, you can build it all upon that.
Seriously, since you don't do the fucking title anyway, it doesn't even need to be for the
It
title.
doesn't need to be for the title.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Him talking shit down when Bryan was inactive and stealing his moves.
Do
I
it.
think that match is coming.
It is. It definitely is now.
Yeah.
It should be for Mania.
SummerSlam, actually. I can see it happening. at SummerSlam.
Yeah, probably. But I would do it for Mania.
Is it? It can be.
Because that's the longest story that it's ever happened.
Survivor Series.
Probably 3 years now, right?
Dude, it's been more
Yeah.
than that. It's been more than that.
No, bro, I'm
10.
talking smack. Like recently. Like
Yeah.
3 years is of recent. With talking smack going forward.
Yeah, but even then, it's like The Miz and Daniel Bryan have always had fucking words.
It's been
It goes all the way back to 2010.
It's been on for about like 8 years.
There's so much fucking history with these
And it's like he also like with Miz, it's like he never like does not mention Bryan in his promos. He always kind of throws it away, like when they do the yes chant.
Yeah.
He fucking makes a snarky comment about Bryan all the time.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like it's there. They're gonna do it. I know they are.
They have to.
I just got really
But
excited
yeah.
for that match. I really want to see that.
Balor blows up Miz. No, it was Balor. And Neville blows
Galore?
up Miz. Who the hell is Balor? I don't know.
Finn Balor.
Neville blows up Miz and wins.
Finn Neville.
Finn.
And then
Finster.
Finn the
Miz
Neville.
Favalas beat up the Neville Club.
The Neville.
Then Seth Rollins makes the saves, and Seth Rollins says, "Now you owe me one."
I kind of like that. Like,
Yeah.
now
But-
it's like you owe me one, as in
Yeah.
I saved you, now you saved me.
Now,
Kind of thing.
now they have like, we didn't talk about this too. Last week, Quinn Devitt knocked off Seth Rollins in a match. So yeah, I like this IC triple threat. I think
It's actually the build-up
awesome.
has actually been really good.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha! And then SmackDown copies that.
Except for Jinder Mahal just randomly answers.
Yeah.
It said,
Who's Jinder Mahal?
Gender Mahal.
Gender Mahal.
You gotta go by what Con Man said, so
Con Man.
that's the guy that could call. That's how Jinder
Or
Mahal.
Cone Man, is it whatever you were called?
Yeah. 'Cause I didn't see that it wasn't E.
Why do I feel like that's Chris Connors?
Could be.
Could have been.
I know, you didn't know what a moderator was.
Let's. Yeah, you didn't know.
No,
Let's talk
okay,
about-
yeah, no, that's not Chris Connors.
Let's talk about this. Ultimate deletion.
Great.
Awesome.
There's gonna be more to it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves until this is over.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that if Bray wasn't the late of reincarnation, this would have been like, it would have been over there.
But other stuff
now, they can do more.
Obviously, I heard this is going to make me
Unless,
Some
of
people
course,
hated
Vince
it, some
McMahon is
people
like,
liked it,
no.
some people in the middle on it, some
I
people.
loved it.
Yeah, I loved
loved
it. So Bray Wyatt came into the Hardy compound with his lantern. Don't know. I guess he felt like he needed it with a lantern. I did like to how Michael Cole and Corey Graves. I think a lot of people took this as a WWE thought it was going to be bad because Michael Cole and Corey were like, "Yeah, we're sorry with what you're about to see."
They thought that it was gonna be a bomb,
Yeah,
so that's why they said. I can't blame them for
Yeah.
that entirely because it's not a WWE thing,
yeah,
and WWE usually shits on that type of gimmicks like this.
yeah.
So I guess I'm not mad with what Cole
Yeah.
and Graves said. I mean, it's unique, it's different for this brand, and not
Plus,
Tampa,
it's
like this
been-
brand.
I was when I was watching it, I was thinking like, well, I think they're trying to think of like these guys are crazy, so
Yeah.
that's why they're trying
Exactly,
to.
that's what they've been kind of like portraying that already. It's crazy.
So then they, when Bray Wyatt arrives, thank God one arrives, and
It's also too, if you listen to Bray Wyatt's theme song, it's actually Rebecca playing his song in piano version.
oh okay, and Woken Matt pops up as like a hologram and says, "Welcome to the Hardy compound. Now go to the ring for our battle," or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they get into a laugh off, and Woken Matt was like, "Enough of this laughter. Let's fight." And they have like a normal wrestling match. And then Bray Wyatt said that he had a gift for Woken Matt. It was a kendo stick.
Yeah.
And then obviously Ben Gunn one pops up and he set the fireworks to go off, and Bray Wyatt's like, "What the hell? That was
It's
awesome."
just a whole fireworks display behind him, which is pretty cool.
And then Woken Matt and Bray
The first
Wyatt.
time WWE since seen pyro since before Great Balls of Fire.
I think it was actually
They tested
a little after Great Balls of Fire, actually. I think it was still Pyro. I think it was just before ironically enough, it was just before Battleground. That shit show.
So yeah.
Let's not talk about Battleground right now.
Yeah.
Woken Matt and Wade continue fighting. They go to the Sister Abigail's old house where Randy Orton burned it down.
Yeah, they kept playing flashbacks.
That was awesome. The way why attacked the flashbacks.
Nope.
And then I think Woken Matt blew Bray Wyatt through the barn door. And then what? And then they go to the where that
show. The fucking barn door open super fast.
The dilapidated graveyard, where the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And they were playing adult musicals, adult hide and go seek.
That was awesome.
That was so funny.
Then they
eventually Bray was just chasing himself.
Then they go when they film not Final Deletion, but that Impact like Woken.
Yeah, that was like the
I forget the name. I can't remember the name.
It was wasn't the Great War.
Yeah.
It was the one I think it was on 2 after. I forget whatever it was.
Yeah, it's the one where they filmed.
Or they were after Hardy Combat filming it.
Yeah, and Woken Matt tries to decide if he's going to pick the mower of lawns or the walking chair, and he picks the mower of lawns. And Bray Wyatt does his exorcism walk and bounces his head off the lawnmower or the mower of lawns, and he DDTs him right onto the apron. There was a bit that was all set up in there. And then Bray Wyatt kidnaps Woken Matt Hardy, like a horror movie. And he was and Woken Matt Hardy's asking for his boat to save him.
Total nonstop.
Dilapidated bits.
I thought so, yeah.
Total nonstop deletion. That was the final one, I think.
And what does he call his boat?
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
The dilapidated.
And then when he puts up Skarsgård, Senior Benjamin was under there and starts sitting. He's got the whole world in his hands. And then Brother Nero returns. Now I'm wondering if that's why it might have been cut short, because I wonder if there was more with Brother Nero.
It could have been a little. I think that would have been more with Jeff had Jeff not gotten the DWI.
Yeah.
Because he just kind of showed up for like maybe 10
I have a feeling
scared.
I have a feeling there was something more.
He probably like, I don't know, maybe not because
I don't know, but it happened really weird when they showed him and they.
Honestly, I honestly stick with this because I think that this was exactly planned because it didn't look choppy.
It didn't look choppy at all.
That's why I think this was already put in as this only time.
Again, too, there's definitely.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't think Jeff. First off, if Jeff Hardy's truly suspended.
I don't think he will.
They sent him to a rehab.
One of the Usos just recently got arrested for it.
Yeah, I think it was Jay.
Yeah, they have like a program if it's your first offense, and it's been Jeff Hardy. Technically, it's his first offense in a while.
So then Woken
since 2010.
Yeah.
So then Woken Matt Hardy hits a twist of fate.
When he got arrested for those drugs.
He
or post that.
I wonder if it restarts those. I wonder if does it restart if you're away for a while though?
That's a good question.
Because he was gone for like.
He had 2 suspensions already.
Yeah, no, it goes away.
I think
we gotta remember it's 2018. It's been 8 years since that fucking shit. It's
been 6 since then. His last suspension in WWE is 2008. But like,
I thought we did that.
I don't like. Yeah. I don't know if it goes away. Like I heard, like if you do something or whatever, it takes one off.
But because he's been gone for a while. But then he also
he's only been suspended 30 and 60 days. One more he's done. Yeah. So I think they're giving him more. I think they're giving him more leeway.
I wonder if it's also thinking too though, because he also had that instant in TNA where he showed up. So
that's right. That was like
right after that too. So
he was still doing drugs up until that point.
Yeah.
He might have got arrested for drugs and steroids in 2010, but he was still on drugs then. I don't think he got sober until 2012.
Apparently, I'm not sober right now either.
Yeah, but that's still like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, that's like 6 years sober.
Yeah.
Up until now. Which, by the way,
I mean, it's one fuck up for him, and
it's a fuck up, right? And it was like, he was DWI with alcohol, not necessarily
it was drugs. He was drunk.
Yeah, it could have been way worse.
And he did a lot of damage too to his car. But it's one fuck up in 6 years of sobriety.
Yeah. Then anyhow, Logan Matt.
If it goes into a path like that again,
Yeah.
where he goes down there, it's like I find that's not a fuck up anymore to have it again.
I could see like maybe one more time, because then they'll probably, that's because he's someone that says, that's when they'll be like, okay, Jeff Hardy, you gotta go get help, or you gotta go.
I mean, they're putting him in a WWE sponsored rehab right now currently. I think he might be out of it now. But they're trying to help him. I mean, all the credit in the world to them, like they want him to be there.
Yeah.
That's, if they could have just fucking suspended him this last time.
No.
I honestly don't think he'll be suspended, because it would have come out already that he was suspended.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jay. That was Jay's first offense. Jimmy had an offense years ago. They were never suspended. They never went to rehab or anything.
They would have lost
They just kind of swept it underneath the rug like it
They would
didn't
have
happen.
lost the SmackDown Tag Team titles at the Royal.
Yeah. Nothing came of Jay's suspension. Nothing came of it.
But then anyhow, finishing off with this ultimate deletion, Woken Matt hits a twist of fate onto Bray Wyatt on the grass.
Yeah, the ground
wins. And wins. And then, I feel bad for that referee that had to referee that match. And then
and the fact that it's probably like 20 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And then he throws Bray
into the lake
of reincarnation, which is probably about fucking 30 degrees.
There's a possibility that Bray Wyatt could be dead.
He could be dead of pneumonia.
Yeah.
And then Matt makes Senior Benjamin go and get Bray to the lake of reincarnation.
Yeah.
Bray's gone.
Now the question is, what happens to Bray Wyatt? Does he get a character? Because it looked like he should get a character change.
I think
he needs a character change. I think we've been saying that for
I don't think Bray Wyatt is working.
Yeah.
Like Bray Wyatt's not working.
And even if it's not, this is the perfect way to write this character off. There's no other way you're going to be able to do it. This is the chance to now.
Yeah.
I know in the WWE when it comes to chances, the chance is going to get, this will probably be like one of a missed opportunity that we're going to look back on 30 years later and be like, yeah, they missed an opportunity to write this off.
But if this is the ultimate deletion, it's the final one.
Yeah.
Like 3 months down the road, they haven't done anything.
What?
Sorry. This light is making me reach around thing. But if it's 3 months down the road and they haven't done anything with it, I'm like, okay, fine, they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's one deletion.
Yeah.
It's not. There's no total non-stop. There's no final. There's no.
No, I'll say this. Looking at this as just its own thing. The final was probably like the final one because it's the original is typically usually better. I think there's very rare occasions where the sequel is better. I think the biggest example would be the Saw series and obviously Friday the 13th.
Well, I mean, and also, obviously the final deletion is most popular, but then you look at what was actually better, and it was the stuff that came after the final deletion, especially in the fucking match about Florida with the fucking match.
But we haven't seen any. We haven't. But what we're saying is people are judging this based off just one thing they haven't seen. They haven't seen the aftermath yet.
There's no aftermath. It's the ultimate deletion.
Yeah.
It's the first one in the series.
Yeah.
They can't rip out and go final deletion.
Yeah.
You have to change the ultimate deletion, final deletion.
And let's give WWE credit for this. They could have. They did it. And they did it properly.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people expected they were going to really drop the ball on this, and they didn't.
No, they let Jeremy Borash and Matt Hardy have full control of this.
Yeah.
Just smart.
That's how it got over in the first place.
So then I guess we can also give Ronda Rousey an up because
I liked.
I want to give something.
I liked at what happened at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I hated what happened the next night, but I liked when they beat the shit out of Triple H and Stephanie. I liked it.
I feel like
and then she beat up Dana Brooke, which is nothing.
Yeah.
So nothing.
I feel like she should have gotten away. She should have not gotten a hand on Stephanie yet because I think the WWE realized, okay, we watched this too much. Now we got to get away. She did
a shitty Samoan drop.
Yeah. But here's one problem with this. Clearly, this is just being used to put over Ronda Rousey. They literally did all that shit now with Triple H and Cody Angle now for nothing because.
I mean, I kind of like how that feeds intertwined.
Yeah.
But the one thing that made me like mad was when they did the Triple H sucker punch to Kurt Angle, and Kurt goes,
yeah,
and then gets punched right in the face.
Yeah,
I was like, that's how you're gonna end the show? That was bullshit.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
And then the next week, Triple H comes, Kurt comes out like a house on fire and wants to literally pummel Triple H.
Hey guys,
and he did.
Do you remember back in the good old days of 2000 and this was a feud? Now it's a feud again in 2018. Only this time we had Ron Rousey.
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with it.
It's so dumb to me. It's like, dude, why? Why are we doing this again?
Because they can both still wrestle. Why not?
Either that, or we throw. It's either that, or we throw Ronda Rousey out there in a one-on-one match.
And she's completely inexperienced, so she can be hidden in the tag match.
Yeah.
With Stephanie, who's a safe worker, so she can be hidden.
Now let's do SmackDown.
Where Triple H and Kurt are gonna really they're gonna do the majority of the heavy lifting in this match. They'll be in it for the longest time. Or maybe Ronda's gonna get the pin.
Like a lot of people say Kurt Angle hasn't looked the best, but I think he was hurt at Survivor.
He was. He hurt himself doing a workout.
Yeah.
He hurt his quad or whatever. He's
much better now.
He hurt himself then.
So this is a chance for
obviously at Survivor Series, not Survivor Series, TLC they were saving him with the hope spot.
Yeah.
Which obviously happened.
I think in this match he's gonna prove he can still go.
Yeah.
Because I think he hasn't been able to really prove it to the WWE.
He hasn't yet. People want to see him. This is probably the best. His longtime rival.
Then
they're pretty much like at this point in his career, Triple H is a safe worker. Honestly,
this way. And so if Kurt Angle flops, this will be his last match probably. If he doesn't flop, you can see it.
It was one thing I never laughed harder in my life than when Triple H was going for the pedigree on Kurt, and Kurt reversed it, in midair, and Triple H took the fucking worst back bump I've ever seen in my entire
I don't know what's up with Triple H sometimes. He always takes the weirdest bumps.
He literally was and then he was like,
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Let's do the thumbs. Now put thumbs in the middle. Everything that's going on with Blonzo in the tag team division.
I'm intrigued by this.
I'm intrigued by it, but obviously this issue's gonna come later. If it's who the hell is Braun Strowman wrestle in the tag team?
I've heard a couple of names. I've heard Joe, but Joe's not. They've already said Dave Meltzer came out. I think it was either earlier today or yesterday came out and said it's not Joe. He's gonna face Roman after Mania.
The site's not credible.
I heard also too. They're in talks with Hogan coming back, and he's also a name where they do the Braun's doing the heavy lift and Hogan comes in, hits his shit, and wins. And the third one, I don't know if this is. I'm not gonna take this as credible. But Lashley's listening to the week on his Impact next week is his final show.
TNA likes to come to
yeah. So it was. I read the clip notes of they do the ringside news. They have the clip thing. It was the Ryback podcast, and I forget who said it, but someone said that Bobby Lashley could be his tag team partner. I'd be all for that.
Yeah.
That would be cool to just see Lashley and Strowman just fucking come in and wreck everything.
So
they say that expect.
There's also
if it's not that, expect him during the main event or the night after.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be WrestleMania or the night after WrestleMania. See Bobby Lashley.
Maybe the night after because they like the stakes and stuff.
That pop that Lashley will get. Regardless, it would be interesting if he came out and cost Brock the match at WrestleMania. That'd be interesting.
We also got to talk about the big news.
If Brock Lesnar does resign, you should definitely.
That was one of the feuds that they
definitely should do that match.
If you're gonna do anything with Brock, if you're gonna, I don't give a fuck about him anymore. I don't care if he leaves. But if you're gonna do this,
if you're gonna keep him around at least till SummerSlam.
1 year.
Book a feud.
1 year contract.
1 year contract.
Again, like he did the last time. He signed a 3-year deal at WrestleMania. His contract ran out. His contract ran out at WrestleMania. Do a 1 year feud and have a cap off at WrestleMania next year.
Yeah, especially too because I don't know what else you do.
Because Lashley's going to be full time.
So the main issue with
Lashley, I want
Lashley to be full time
because I've said this.
He hasn't fought since 2016.
Lashley's gotten so much fucking better.
I know
he's been that time.
He's also honed his craft. As much as you craft the TNA Mill did, his run in TNA has been his best run in professional wrestling.
The second one.
Not the first time around when he was teasing Joe to the main event mafia.
Yeah.
But the second
time when he came in, he was
Also,
he was the top guy.
Yeah. We also got to do the big news too.
He's 41.
The big news, guys.
He's still a beast in the ring.
He's still a beast in the ring and in the octagon.
He's a fucking ridiculous human being. Like,
But the big news,
it's like he's chiseled out of fucking granite.
the big news, Braxton Sutter and Laura Vanessa are married now. That's great. Awesome.
I hate that show so much.
Or
It ruined any sort of hype I had this week. It ruined it for me. Any form of hype.
My hype has been ruined for a long time, bro.
I had a little bit of hope in that Monsters Ball match last night. I lost every single bit of it. Okay, anyways, moving on to my perspective.
Okay, and then another thumbs in the middle was the Alexa Bliss Nia Jax stuff.
Yeah.
I like the feud, but the match I think is gonna have to lose as well because if Austin can barely get a good match out of Nia,
I like the premise of Nia being the face in this, but like,
yeah,
I don't know.
no crying, please. Can
No
you imagine
crying.
like a blonde?
I've said this since I was saying it again. Stop making her cry.
Yeah,
Please
that just
stop.
makes it look like a. Alright, then SmackDown ups and downs. I think overall, at the moment, SmackDown's had the better build-up going in. After this week too,
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's been solely based on like
Well, I mean, you can't
Based
have
on
a bad
Shane's
build up
feud.
now with Brian.
Yeah.
involved.
it's basically been built on the back of Shane's feud with Kevin Owens and Sami, and AJ and Nakamura.
And the New Day Usos.
New Day Usos, like that's like the
And now Asuka, Charlotte Flair.
3 or 4 matches.
Think about it. So let's think about this. I guess we can do a brand. So SmackDown's women's division is so bad they have to put somebody from the other brand to make it better.
It's bad.
So let's do the ups and downs. AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura gets an up. The thing is, a lot of people are complaining that this hasn't been the best build up. This match, you don't really need to do it. You don't need to do any big build up with this match. Also, AJ's hurt, so that probably affected it too. Because
You don't need to build this. Already been there. Already been build up.
Yeah,
It's built up for years.
and like the people just want to see the match. They don't want to see.
AJ debuted, and he beat the crap out of his chaos stablemate Okada.
Yeah,
Like that
But,
doesn't give you more. Plus, they wrestled in New Japan. All this.
Yeah.
That gives you even more.
but also people just want. I think people just want to see the match. It could be like the worst built up match, and no one's gonna care. So, which Lord God will probably try to do.
Yeah, you wouldn't care, huh? Well, let me do it. I'm gonna go kill SmackDown now.
The women's division.
But also,
The women's division.
obviously another up was obviously. So let's talk about this Kevin Owens. So you already alluded to it. Shane McMahon originally made a match. The match is actually still on. It's Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. He announced Shane McMahon announced he's taking a leave of absence from SmackDown, which was very fitting considering the fact that he was just fucking murdered by ambulance.
He was absolutely destroyed.
So it's not like he had much of a choice.
Adds more to the storyline.
Yeah.
And then after that, this week Daniel got beaten up too. Also,
Let's talk about the 12.
Ryan's promo to open the show was excellent.
Best segment of the year.
Just
I bet that's going to be the best segment.
I like how I also too I love how it went uninterrupted.
Yep.
Like usually, the heel will come out and interrupt it halfway through. This one complete uninterrupted.
Yep.
And
This was-
Uninterrupted.
I think he felt
no
this-
one deserves this better, dude. Oh my
And
God.
you know he just went out and thanked his wife. He thanked the fans. He thanked the WWE. And
Best promo of the year.
Best promo of the
This
year.
is going to be
It
the
is.
best promo of the year. Nothing will come close.
This guy too.
It also can be. This also too can be classified as a shock return
Yeah.
because no one expected it.
No, of course not.
Well, in WWE, anyways.
No,
I
no
think
one
in general,
expected
in
it.
general.
Yeah.
Really, the shock return of the year should be Daniel Bryan.
Absolutely.
No one in their right fucking mind.
The only
I've been saying this for a year now to clear him.
Yeah.
Clear him. Just fucking give him what he wants.
The only
Clear
one.
him. Stop being idiots.
The only
Clear
one
him.
you could argue is maybe Jeff Jarrett, but this, I don't even think Jeff Jarrett.
This is not even close.
Yeah,
But
Jeff
you know
Jarrett,
exactly
you
before,
kind
like-
of do with Jeff Jarrett because he went to a WWE sponsor.
The Bucks and Omega will be
The only
huge news, but it's not gonna be
WWE Hall of Famer that
compared
wrestled
to
Jerry Lawler and
what
then fucking
Daniel Bryan.
stands with basketball fucking match.
Wait, what?
Jeff Jarrett, the
Jeff
old
Jarrett and Jerry
man
Lawler fought
in a
at-
fucking
at the
basketball.
halftime-
and this guy
at the halftime of the Memphis Grizzlies game.
Yeah. Like nothing's gonna top this. New Japan Pro Wrestling could go out of business and this wouldn't get topped by this.
And nothing's gonna top this.
TNA could
It's
go out of business right now.
Huge, massive, monstrous news that I said
Well,
this
the
at the top of the show. The best wrestler of our generation is back.
Yeah.
The best wrestler of our generation is back.
And look, when he came
I
out,
never expected this in a million years.
also a couple of things, when he came out, he looked the happiest I've seen him in
I've never
months.
seen him that happy. He was absolutely thrilled.
Yeah.
And like everyone, as soon as his music hit, everyone knew who was opening the show, and everyone couldn't wait to see what he was going to say.
SmackDown.
As soon as his
SmackDown's
music hit at the beginning of SmackDown, he blew the roof off that building.
That was, dude,
SmackDown ratings went up a lot that week too.
Fucking absurd.
I think it's like
it was the best promo of the year. There's no
babyface. He's in with baby. I thought Gargano was gonna win babyface of the year, but he's the babyface of the year now after this week.
It was epic. It was everything that you wanted in a promo. I mean, you got the full promo. You got everything you wanted in the promo.
This was a shoot. That was not a scripted promo.
No, actually, he was cleared yesterday. What they're saying, he was cleared yesterday.
Yeah, but I'm saying his promo that he actually cut in the win.
They waited till today. They waited till Tuesday to clear him.
Yeah.
He wasn't officially cleared.
Yeah.
Until about an hour before the notification.
But this was a shoot. He went out there and just cut a promo from the heart. This was a shoot. And this guy can never go. He's got to stay like a baby face forever.
He is.
There's no way he can go heel after this.
They were trying to. They were trying to turn him heel, and right when
because obviously
something's changed. It's weird because what they're saying on the sites and everything, Great Ringside News and the DQ and all those sites, is they're saying something like Meltzer too has said like in the past 2 or 3 months something has changed about them and Daniel Bryan. Like
who? Owen Zane?
Like with WWE and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
The past 2 or 3 months something's changed in their relationship to where they thought it was time for him to come back. And they basically said, go to the best doctors in the world and try to clear. If they don't clear, you're not coming back.
They gotta do another WWE 24.
He kept going from doctor to doctor.
You want fucking network subscribers, do a fucking 24 on this.
Oh,
seriously. Do a 24 on this.
He went from he went from one of the best doctors in the world to the next to the next to the next. And guess what? He got cleared by every single fucking one of them. They said his brain was reacting excellently to the treatment. It was reacting phenomenal to the treatment. They said there was nothing wrong with him.
And then he finally
in his life. And then he went back to Joseph Maroon. Joseph Maroon couldn't fucking just decline him at that point. He just got cleared by every fucking the best doctors in the world. He can't go, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, no.
Yeah.
At that point, he was kind of forced to, and I think Vince kind of told him, you know what, clear him. We want to, it's gonna draw WrestleMania buy rates.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People who don't have the network buy it on pay-per-view still.
Mm-hmm.
People still, well, the network's down. People will buy it on pay-per-view.
And the network is down a lot.
The network,
a lot.
The network, absolutely. I will say this as a network subscriber for the past 4 years or so. WrestleMania is miserable on the WWE network.
Fucking get your shit
It fucking barely works.
You can even ask James. I can never get this fucking thing to work on my Xbox One. I can get WIW to work. I can't get fucking network to work.
I literally I sit there and it pauses and it pauses and it pauses and it pauses. I'm like, fucking stop! Just fucking stop. Just play the fucking video. It's a live service. It's not, you don't get
when New Japan World cannot fucking lag and yours does.
Well, it lags all the time.
Fucking problem.
On WWE Network, lags almost all the time.
When New Japan World doesn't even fucking lag for their biggest show of the year, which is Wrestle Kingdom, but yours does for Mania, there's a fucking problem. I don't care if there's not as many people that watch New Japan World. The fact that their streaming service is top class and yours isn't is a fucking issue.
But like
4 years we've been going on about this.
You guys have seen this too. You guys have been on my house for pay-per-views. You've seen it.
We've seen it. We were trying. Raw 25. We were trying to watch an old episode of Raw 2003. Didn't even lag.
It wasn't even working properly. I was like, they're like unprepared for how many.
I tried watching Table for 3. It lagged. I tried watching NXT. It fucking lags. 205 lags. Fucking 24 documentary, Ride Along, some other fucking show that I usually watch. Lag. Always fucking lagging. 4 years!
It's on the computer too. Like, I try to watch on the computer.
Computer, Xbox, iPhones, Androids, everything. Every fucking platform.
I think
that you fucking have this on. It fucking lags.
How do we get to this? We went from Daniel Bryan, the greatest news in the world.
Buy rates.
Oh.
Because people
okay,
need to buy it on pay-per-view.
I was trying to watch a
because it
pay-per-view. I think it might have been TLC.
It was TLC.
And every single fucking time it would lag and it would stop playing. I'd refresh it and it'd go back to the pre-show. I was not on the fucking pre-show watching this.
Yeah.
I was roughly around
That happened to me on
before the
Fastlane.
Shield.
That happened to me with Fastlane. I'm not even joking. When I was trying to do the Fastlane review for his fucking thing.
It was right before the Shield's entrance, and I was like, you fucking better not do this to me now. I hit refresh and it went right back. I'm going on my phone. And it's fucking weird because on my phone it works perfectly fine. And I try and it's super I'll put it on my phone.
Most of the time,
and
sometimes it does.
I'll put it on my phone and I'll put it on my computer, and my computer will be behind by 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how is that even physically possible? It's the same streaming service.
Let's get back to Daniel Bryan though. So then he had to do something about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Was he going to reward them for what they did to Shane McMahon, or was he going to punish them?
Fired their asses.
Yep.
And for the first fucking time in forever, a heel legitimately got fucking booed on SmackDown.
And not only that, but this time it was they were fucking. It's a miracle. Shane McMahon was fucking justified. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's a fucking miracle! Oh my god, they finally booked this thing right! Oh my god, it's as soon as Daniel Bryan was cleared, he cuts, not only after the greatest promo of the entire fucking year happened, he then cuts another promo to fucking sell this thing as these guys were absolutely in the wrong,
and the key
which in kayfabe they absolutely were, and guess what? They got booed!
And guess
oh
what?
My god, it's fucking a miracle! Stop the presses!
It was also key too. Daniel Bryan was defending Shane. Defending Shane.
Yeah.
It's the key right there.
Because he had to, and it was so.
Because he said,
they've been at odds with each other, and Bryan stepped out and he defended Shane.
Yeah.
So the actions were reprehensible.
So obviously, I think plans.
Perfect, right there.
Clearly, plans have changed from what they were gonna do. I think because Daniel Bryan.
I think Bryan was supposed to go heel. Honestly,
but he can't. He can't now.
And now it's the best. It's going to be one of the best manias because of what happened. Yeah. Honestly, that tag match is going to be fucking awesome. Now.
Yeah.
Before, I was kind of interested to see what would happen between Kevin and Sami with Shane and Daniel involved somehow, some way. But
what would have thought?
Now it's escalated now. Now it adds way more intrigue to this match now.
Whoever would have thought that
could be a show stealer
on Sunday?
Could be a show stealer.
So from Sunday to Tuesday, whoever would have thought Daniel Bryan would have wrestled?
Yeah.
2 days before that.
Tuesday to Tuesday.
Yeah.
From that attack on Shane till Tuesday at roughly 4:30.
Yeah.
4:30 Eastern time. It gives it whatever. 4:30 Eastern time.
WWE announced it officially.
WWE announced it officially that Bryan was coming back.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I felt like time slowed down at that point in time because I could have waited for SmackDown. Those next 4 hours are fucking torture.
Yeah.
I felt like time slowed down. Because I was like, can you fucking be 8 o'clock already? I want to see what's going to happen here.
I even sat down through a bad episode of Walking Dead, and I was like, I don't care that this sucks. I don't care that this sucks. I'm too happy to care.
Too happy.
I didn't want to do a video on it.
I was sitting down, I was playing video games, I was smiling.
Yeah.
Smiling because I was so happy.
You were playing as Daniel Bryan, weren't you?
No, I wasn't playing 2K.
Oh. No one does. No one does after 3 months.
I probably should have, but I didn't. I was smiling. I was like, he's fucking back.
Yeah.
I was like, something I never thought that would ever happen again. Those words again. Bryan Danielson is wrestling again.
Yep.
Blows my mind. Even still,
who thinks he'll win the Bryan Danielson Award? Raise your hand.
Fucking just saying that, it literally blows my mind still.
And then you would think anybody that hasn't wrestled in that one, besides a certain other someone's name we can't say was will lose $100, would have lost a step. But when he attacked, well, obviously when he was defenders, obviously he attacked Owens and Zayn, He didn't lose a step. That snap German suplex he hit, I
That
believe.
was dirty.
I believe on
That was
insane.
dude, that was a Kira Tozawa level, bro.
That was
That was
filthy.
ridiculous.
That was like, he has lost a step.
Yeah, he
Those
has.
drop kicks he hit, then obviously.
Just please don't land on your head. Because that scared the fucking out of me. I know he was wearing shoes, but if that was the case, it shouldn't have done the case.
He's getting
Because
his
I'm
time.
scared.
Yeah.
I think he also too, when he did, they kind of slid a little bit too. Like,
Yeah.
not like, you can't notice it, but I think like, that's how he kind of like, almost landed on his head with the drop kicks, is because he's in shoes. He's
Yeah.
fucking sliding
But
all
still,
over.
hasn't lost a step, and then he was murdered.
Yeah. I mean, again, like,
There's so much
intrigue to the max.
Yeah.
What's Shane gonna say next week now? Because you know Shane's gonna be there. Is Shane gonna, is Shane gonna beat the piss out of him? Like,
Daniel Bryan's dead. I guarantee Daniel Bryan's gonna
Damn, we
rehire
should have
him.
started with the downs. Damn it, we should have started with the downs. Like, we had to talk about this. Now we gotta go back to
I
this.
Fuck!
don't even want to talk about the downs.
Can we talk about the downs? We need to.
No,
What else?
no,
What else is there?
no, I want to press myself.
Sorry. We'll go back. We'll talk about Daniel Bryan.
We'll talk about another the SmackDown Women's Championship going up.
No. Let's save that for later.
What the SmackDown Women's
Yeah,
Championship?
because I want to get the downs first, and then another positive note, please.
U.S. Championship going up. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fox. Yeah.
Sucks.
Apparently, you just add yourself to a U.S. Championship match.
So what? Interesting. I just read comments doing that. I just read.
I know you were reading comments the whole time.
Yeah. I didn't even pay attention. I gave it a down for no reason.
Yeah.
Basically.
I don't even know what they said.
Natalia beating Charlotte Flair. Why is Charlotte Flair losing when she's facing
Yes.
WrestleMania?
Yeah, even if it is from a distraction by Carmella, that still looks bad.
So James, you want to see Floyd Graves manage Baron Corbin, right?
Yeah.
That means you gotta watch his matches. That means you gotta watch him completely botched his end of days.
I completely missed that. I wasn't even really paying attention to that.
It was botched. Ty Dillinger, what a great career he's had. Doesn't he get an entrance on SmackDown? And you know this felt like
Central.
this felt like
Jobber fucking Central.
it was like we went back.
You dumb shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Huh?
Job Squad 2.0.
You know what this felt like? It felt like I was watching him as Gavin Spears again in ECW. Did that tell me I'm not wrong?
That's literally what it feels like.
That's Gavin Spears. They lied to me.
Dude, Tyler and Ty Dillinger, man, just get out. Get out, go to New Japan. You do so much
The
fucking.
way Rusev is being used.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Down.
He's being used as a
Absolutely.
plot device instead of Nakamura versus AJ Styles.
Down.
Up?
Up.
How many thumbs up?
100.
I don't think you have 100 thumbs.
I do.
Rusev's so over, dude. It's
Yeah.
fucking shit.
So you gotta give Aiden Douglas his props too. He got this chant over too.
Holy shit. They're both over. Dude, this is like the most over act in the entire company, other than Brian now, who just returned. Like, how do you not have anything for this guy? You better give him the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, and you better fucking build him up. Don't fucking bury him like you did Reset, you cunts.
Wait,
God damn.
then we have.
You do that a lot.
Let's give. Hey, Road Dogg, you get it down.
You do get it down.
Road
Fuck
dick.
you.
So I'll tell the story.
How about Road Kill?
Once a
Road
day.
dick.
So there's a time. I shouldn't say once a day. I ask Chris a lot of questions sometimes. Should I say sometimes or?
Every day.
Yeah.
One of the questions.
Asking questions.
One of the questions I always ask him. There should be a feud with New Japan. It's always either New Japan, Chris Jericho, Daniel Bryan, or today it was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So go backstage and kick Road Dogg's ass and say, "This is what you get booed in SmackDown." The WWE would try to get it over as a heel move, but it would actually get a huge ovation. That would be segment of the year if someone went and kicked Road Dogg's ass.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Daniel Bryan. He's
No.
a folk hero, man.
No, it's gotta
He's a folk
be.
hero.
It works the best if it's New Japan, Chris Jericho kicking his ass.
He's in love with New Japan Chris Jericho.
Yes, he is. Yeah, in
If
fairness,
you could marry
Japan
New
Chris
Japan Chris
Jericho.
Jericho, would you marry New Japan Chris Jericho?
No, it's not gay.
I can never.
Marry Tom Brady.
Alright, thumbs in the middle.
You're not even gonna marry New Japan Chris Jericho. What's wrong with you?
If I say yes, then you'll be like, "Oh, you're gay." Yeah, I know where this is going. I know where this is going. I know the direction this is going. I ain't
It's
following.
not though.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not
but
going-
that, yeah, but
it's
then
not going in that direction.
But then we will get that direction.
You get to be married to a rock star.
Dude, we'll hang out with Mike next day, and then Mike will be like, ha,
Yeah.
I think Conman would be like.
Con man.
Yeah. Con man.
Con man.
oh
Man
man,
coners.
man,
Gorilla
Conan.
Swan.
gonads.
Gorilla Swan. Did you heard my comment
Yeah,
about Gorilla Swan too?
He's a big dude. See
God.
what people in your fucking life react. That was pretty chill.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though. When you
You know
told me two people having a conversation, I was like, what? I thought it was like someone left like 2 comments and left. It was like fucking 2 people having a long ass conversation.
And they read their conversation
I was
too.
like, I gotta jump in on this now.
You know what the worst part about it though is a lot of the comments I made, they took it way too seriously though. Come on. Like yeah, if you thought like I can't
Moderators.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh. Alright, thumbs in the middle, come out as push, it's been better. So.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
At least she's winning. At least she's winning.
Alright, now
Oh, she actually that's in! Oh my god, that's a miracle too! She cashed in! Or attempted to,
Please don't
anyway.
catch it.
why are you fisting yourself?
I'm trying to do these. I'm trying to do the ups. Let's get back to the ups.
Doing the
So we
road
don't
race,
need- we don't need-
stroke.
I can't.
Let's talk about that
I
awesome.
can't even begin to even.
Bludgeon Brothers are like awesome. Bludgeon
Thumbs up.
Brothers are awesome right now. They're the best.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, they're the 33 thumbs up.
They should join the
34
yes
thumbs
movement.
up.
35 thumbs
You
up.
know what?
36 thumbs up.
You know what? They should drop this gimmick though and go to the yes movement, and that way Daniel Bryan could lead the yes family instead of the Y family.
Or they
I'll
can
just change yes.
Or they can just drop their gimmicks and go back to the original gimmick.
No, I like
They
this.
were
game.
silent.
They're not bad at promos.
No, they're not that good. It's actually really good. This is the best we've probably done.
But yeah,
Yes,
Bludgeon
yes,
Brothers like.
Or actually, this is the best thing that Eric Rowan's
You know
ever
what?
done in his career so far.
You know what I
Wait,
think?
so this-
Rowan's
where's this
actually
dominant?
really good.
With Luke Harper though, the stuff they did with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt was really, really good.
Yeah, this is really
last year, I mean,
This is really heated him. Back.
That was probably the best thing that he did in his career.
Yeah.
Was Bray turning on him, siding with Randy, and then
He was supposed to get a title
Yeah.
match at Mania. And,
it died. That whole 3-month span where Luke Harper looked like a badass.
He was in Andre.
He had that fucking great match against Randy Orton,
Yeah.
and then like nothing came of it.
He
Yeah,
was
we had to, instead of giving the match to him or Braun Strowman, we had to give it to Mojo
something
fucking
did-
Rawley.
something
Oh well, that fucking worked out.
was great.
Something did come
The
out.
winner is on.
Andre, he was in the Andre the Giant Memorial, but he didn't win it. He was in it.
He was in it.
The last person who got eliminated, there was a fucking WWE champion, and the one who fucking won the thing is a goddamn resident jobber now.
Yeah.
And instead, we
He doesn't care
couldn't
about
give it to
wrestling.
Strowman.
Yeah.
We
Did you
couldn't.
know-
I'm not here to wrestle.
Okay, then what the fuck you here to do?
Okay,
Fucking
how about
jerk
this?
off.
How about
What the
this?
fuck you here to do then?
How about this? Who cares match? Who cares about wrestling match? Brock Lesnar versus Mojo.
Brock Lesnar cares more.
Brock at least did amateur wrestling.
Mojo Rawley,
Mojo Rawley.
a failed football player.
he said he made it to the end.
So then, neither of the teams that were on.
Hey, Mojo, stop.
The most that Braun Strowman, the most that Mojo Rawley.
You heard this one. Who was the one that needed Gronkowski to help him in the fucking match?
Me.
So if Brock got signed to WWE, would he just be the heel manager of Mojo?
No, dude, you can't make it. If you sign Gronkowski, he's got to be babyface.
He's it's
Gronk.
maybe I don't know.
Gronk,
Probably
bro.
not.
Yeah. How about no? Because then it's just a waste of time.
It's just a waste of time. Don't do it.
He might.
First off,
You know, like he's not
and you can't make a guy like that a manager, dude. That dude's way too tall and fucking red. He's
The guy
fucking brickhouse.
The guy gets hurt every year too. That'd be
He
a
was
waste of money
injured.
to
He
sign.
actually never made a team. Nice.
That's
He was in the off-season squad for both the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals in back-to-back years.
But
He
I-
never made the NFL.
but I-
so don't say you dominated.
Yeah, but as I was saying though, with Gronk, if he gets signed, you'll just get like hurt every match he has. You'll get like
He would actually. He's
it'd be
so
a waste of
fucking
money. It would be
fragile.
such a waste of money.
He's so fragile. God damn it, Gronk.
You can't. Even you have to agree with that. That he
Gronk,
would
just
get.
just quit while you're ahead, dude.
He's not. It won't work for him. I know it won't because it's not. It's just as physical as football. is.
Yeah.
It's more. It's more physical in some cases. There's no way.
So let's again Baron Corbin.
Who's that? Is that the guy?
They did Eccles Colts in 09 after he was undrafted. He was released by the Colts on April 13th, re-signed on August 19th. He was released again on the 5th, was given a futures contract, which was basically a 1-year deal in the offseason. And in January of 2010, he was noted for throwing uppercuts in a team's couple of training camp. He was released September 3rd by the Cardinals and signed to the team's practice squad. On January 2011, he signed again to a futures contract, and he was released on September 2nd, and then went to WWE. So, again, another fucking field football player. Neither of them made two field football players.
Yeah. Back to Bludgeon Brothers. What I liked about this video was Jimmy.
I'm the thunder. I'll uppercut you. I'll get fired from the NFL.
But what I liked,
But
what I liked about that Jimmy Uso and Big E actually worked together to try to take out the Bludgeon
That was pretty cool. I like that. Like, there's that mutual respect between both teams.
Well, we don't know about the other two
But
members of the team.
It's obvious that there's mutual respect there between both teams.
We don't know what happened to Xavier Woods, though. Apparently,
they should like. I like when they cut in the promo, and this is and when someone Oos means brother. So when he was like, "Oos, you ready to go? Let's go do this, Oos." It means let's go do this. Like brother. So they're like brothers.
Well, Wusses in my case.
Wusses. But so he said, "You ready to go do this, Oos?" He's like, "Yeah, let's go." And they went. That was great.
And I like too. Big E wasn't clapping. He wasn't dancing.
No, that was Big E Langston.
Yeah.
That wasn't the big. Yo, shaking my ass, Big E. That was Big E Langston from NXT. That was the fucking dominant
came in,
NXT heavyweight.
Did he come out with a New Day music?
Yeah, but no intro. It was just like it was intro cut. It was no "Don't You Dare Be Sour," none of that.
Did he come in and do the power thing?
No.
Fucking.
But he came out all serious, no jacket, no "Don't You Dare Be Sour," none of that. It just played their theme song. But even like the commentators were like, "This is a serious Big E. He's not in a joking around mood today. He really wants to hurt the Bludgeon Brothers."
And then the best part, it meant nothing to them because the Bludgeon Brothers were murdered anyways.
I would have liked it if it was like a count out. Instead, like, they got the fucking squash.
I don't care about the Bludgeon Brothers are awesome. They should be destroying everybody.
But like at the same time, I kind of want to make that tag team. That makes your tag team.
This is how they were going to build Big E in the storyline, but we know WWE doesn't have long term.
They
They seriously should have just.
And then like
long-term booking gonna do.
I don't fucking care.
Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens feud. Kevin Owens Chris Jericho feud. Kevin Owens Kenny Omega feud. Oh wait, that's not WWE. That's New Japan. I was just trolling him on that.
Shane and Kevin Owens.
WWE versus WCW. That's long-term booking right there.
It's like a 10-year feud.
Yeah.
That wasn't long-term booking by the end of it because.
No, because it was.
Hey, Buck Bagwell, ring a bell, everybody.
Why are you sitting like that?
Why are you presenting yourself?
I don't give a fuck. This is
my pee-pee.
This is like don't give a fuck about SmackDown. Other than Daniel Bryan.
Next.
Did we get everything in?
Yeah, we got everything in.
Yeah.
Okay. I also wanted to say one more thing is rest in peace, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. We haven't seen you in a while.
Rip. Actually, they were there last week, weren't they?
Hashtag get milk cartons. Have you seen these?
No, I think it was just Kobe, right? I don't think it was Xavier yet.
Yeah.
I think it was just Kobe last week.
Oh, and Harper defeated one of the Usos on.
That was Jimmy.
Jimmy Uso on SmackDown. I got
Jimmy
scared thinking they were gonna win, but thank God they didn't win. Thank God.
Jimmy Wusso.
Okay, ups and downs from 205 Lives. The Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. That's a massive, massive up.
It is, because
massive.
In the end, we're getting something that we actually want to see.
Well, I would have been fine.
Who advanced? I'm sorry.
It's Cedric versus Mustafa Ali.
Gotcha. Okay.
I
would have done Gulak and him.
See,
Gulak,
for me, Gulak's great, and it would have been great for a heel-face dynamic where Cedric is the flyer, and Gulak is the, no-fly zone, ground-and-pound type guy. But this right here, this could possibly be a show stealer.
Yeah.
With just the talent that's in the ring right there.
Also, this is
not pre-show this.
It probably will be.
This is.
I don't get fine by me.
Give him the goddamn rope.
This is long-term booking because when Enzo Boy was champion, obviously they're not going to remember this. Cedric and Mustafa Ali were constantly at each other, wanted to get a cruiserweight championship match. The first match they had, the post-Enzo Boy, well, the first main event match, anyways, was Cedric versus Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
This is going to be these are two friends going at it in the cruiserweight division.
No storyline behind it, no nothing.
Yeah,
Just go out there and beat the shit out of each other. That's what it should be.
yeah. And also,
Triple H,
too,
that's the first thing he did when he took over the
Yeah.
205
Other
Live.
than-
He erased all the storylines
Yeah.
and said, "We're gonna have a tournament.
Well,
here's your new
you
GM,
notice
here's your new
too-
general manager."
you do notice too, he is keeping the gimmicks, but he's salvaged some of
He
these
salvaged
gimmicks.
it, yeah, definitely.
Um,
He basically erased all the storylines,
yeah.
kept the
He
gimmicks,
is-
got rid of Enzo, moved like just everything clicks now.
And now
Everything
also-
better
I will
with 205
say
Live.
this
A
right
tournament. Rockstar Spud's the general manager now. It just looks better on
Yeah.
paper and through tournament form. It looks better.
Like it's full.
I love.
You just basically just said all the ups that
I loved how they make the show super professional when they actually had like Drake Maverick come out to Rockstar. Or not English is hard. Let me rephrase that. Would you? I love the fact how they had Drake Maverick come up to Jack Gallagher because he had like that whole dress shirt
Yeah.
and it's come out and they told him you gotta wear wrestling appropriate attire.
Yeah.
He did. And ever since then it's like, God damn, he's been
Drew Gulak. He even just said none of these, no more of these PowerPoint presentations. Be the aggressive Drew Gulak now. So basically,
He's like, that's the glue that's holding that show together.
now I will admit,
Is,
I do
is
miss,
what,
but I do miss.
Rockstar Spud is.
I do miss-
Drake
Spud-
is the fucking
Spud's is the glue that holds those division together.
Yeah.
Drake is great.
His show is great. Like Triple
Yeah.
H, I give him a million times credit for NXT,
Yeah.
and I give him a million times credit for 205
And now it
Live. He's
looks like-
saving a dead
I
brand.
think it looks like
Again.
NXT was a dead brand before
Yeah.
Finch took over.
And now it looks
and
like-
now that one door, I've said this a million times, that one door that he opened up 6 million doors.
Yeah.
And now with 205 Live, it was dead and buried. And then Triple H slowly started taking his golden shovel and unburying the dead show, and now it's flourishing again.
The one thing that's really going to save this show is I actually agree with James on this. This match, the tournament finals, has to be on the main card. That will really save
It has to. It has to.
Because if it's on the pre-show, no one's gonna
care.
No one, the cruiserweight division, no one will care.
I don't even care. If you want to make it the opening, that's fine. Just make it on the actual card.
The women's battle royal is going to be on the pre-show. I know that.
We need,
Um,
what else needs to be on the
What else can be on the pre-show?
No, I know.
the U.S. Championship match.
Yes.
That's
I
going to be
know.
on there.
Yeah.
The only reason I think the only reason that won't be is because Randy Orton's the champion, so.
Who else?
Still,
Who else?
there's
Who
nothing
else?
to it.
On maybe the Andre the Giant?
No, you can't.
No, you can't. You wouldn't have to. The woman's definitely, because there's been no build to it. Women's,
And after what happened, it has to be on the pre-show.
Andre, I think, will be in the middle of the show. Just to kind of space things out a bit, because it's a fucking long ass show.
So you know what? Screw it. Put Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa versus Lindsay Dorado and Grand Metalik
Or
on the
Lee
pre-show.
Teddy Corrado
Yeah.
and Kalisto too. Or you could, or
Because that's a feud.
Or even better, I wouldn't even, because I would love for this to happen. I wish this wasn't on a pre-show, but if you're gonna have anything made of it at a pre-show, I'd actually have it be a cruiserweight. Under the simple fact of this, if you do this instead for the cruiserweight, instead of you making a 6-man tag with Kota Ibushi making a one-night only appearance,
They wouldn't do that.
teaming them up with Hideo and Akira versus
I don't think
the
that's
Blue
enough.
Strikers.
No,
I would love to see that just
He's
happen.
already teaming up with Kenny, so no.
And also it doesn't.
But if you want people to actually tune into WrestleMania on free TV,
But it's
especially
not-
like some of the New Japan fans, that's
But it
how
won't work with the schedule probably.
yeah, I probably would. But it's I can dream.
Do like the 3 Lucha guys versus Gallagher, Itami, and Tozawa.
Fair enough. Yeah, there you
The
go.
first opening match on the pre-show.
With
They're wrestling in
Finch
front of wrestling in front of 5 people.
Yeah.
Just like the Hardys of Jason Jordan versus the Miz and the Miztourage. Was it WrestleMania? No, it was at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
It was the opener of SummerSlam, and there was like nobody in attendance.
Yeah.
Because they're too fucking stupid to open
And
the
if
door.
that happens with this cruiserweight title match where they wrestle with no one in attendance, then you cannot save this division anymore.
Yeah.
So in this cruiserweight title tournament finals match, think about it too. How much of a waste of time?
Either way, 205 Live has been saved.
Yeah.
Either way, it's like, if it's on the pre-show, if it's on the main show, it doesn't matter. It's been saved by Triple
It
H.
does. I'm telling you, it does.
It's honestly, it's already been saved.
It has to be on the
It's
main
already
show.
been saved.
It's been saved, but it needs
It's
to be
been
on the main
saved,
show.
but it not being on the main show.
If it's going to prosper like it should, it needs to be on the main show.
Because then no one
But
watches
what if it was the third on the pre-show?
If it was the main event of the pre-show,
main
it
event
doesn't
pre-show.
matter. It should be on the main show.
Because then people are gonna be pissed and like I wasted all that time to watch a tournament that just ended up being.
But I know they're gonna do that though.
I know.
I mean, it's better than them not being on the card at all.
You know, at the same time, it's also like, you know.
They're not gonna bitch about their royalties. I know for a fact they're not gonna do that.
No,
That's probably why Neville's still sitting at home. He bitched about his royalties.
Well, he fucking should.
I mean, dude, you're making enough money as it is in WWE.
No,
You're making enough money.
He knows what he's worth. He's not gonna fucking just take that bullshit. He's not gonna be the bitch. I don't blame him for that.
But at the same time, he'd still be here if he complained about his royalties.
Okay, great. And then, well, how much money would he make? He's still making money on his ass sitting at home.
He is.
So whatever, you know.
He's still making the same amount of money.
but also there's also downs with 205 Live unfortunately. It's always downs.
I haven't watched any of it, so.
A day over time to finish it.
Fuck that. Fuck that. We don't even need to get. It's a shitty looking stunner with boots. It's stupid.
Also, we didn't get no more up. We didn't talk. Vic Joseph's commentary is much better.
Much better.
That's definitely
It's not a storyline based, that's why, because he,
Yeah.
like, I feel like it's way more complicated
Yeah.
for a show like that to be storyline based when no one cares about it.
But yeah, that definitely shows like a change in direction can change somebody's commentary
Yeah.
too. Oh, what else was the down on? Oh, TJP because it's just characters are so bland. Nobody can
You
see.
can switch heel to face in one fucking match, no one cares.
And then obviously
It's
another
so boring.
obviously another down. Mustafa Ali had like one of those cell phone promos and was attacked and was never mentioned again. It was just attacked for no reason and was never mentioned again. And then a thumbs in the middle is the cruiserweight tag division, depending on what happens.
Yeah.
So, but that's something that we kind of wait and see. I guess it's time for Ramble Hour because I was gonna
stop sometime.
I don't know what
We can go for like another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, fuck it.
20 minutes.
Okay, so I picked the topic, right?
Yes.
Here we go. So we can rant, or we can talk, or do anything.
Yeah.
That's the new segment. In case you couldn't know, that's what Ramble Hour is.
Basically,
Probably won't go an hour, but fuck it.
Ramble, whatever.
And basically, too, the person that's rambling can't be cut off. They have that floor. And if you cut that person off, you're suspended for 434 days. So that's
Christ, that's like more than a year.
That's a lot of CM Punk's title reign, man. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah. And also too, I guess if like after James is done talking, if me and Chris want to chime in, after he's done talking, we don't want to be suspended for 434 days.
The host of the show was suspended.
That means there's no show.
Well, technically there could be. You could just give it a laptop, we'll just record it.
And then I have to stay here and like do schoolwork and stuff. And
Just, you can't even speak. No
yes.
words to be spoken.
I had to like sit over there on the one.
And you with your mouth shut.
Yeah. Just on my phone, bored as hell. So I better be careful. Now obviously it doesn't apply to anyone. This rule doesn't apply to John because he's a guest, so he didn't cut us off.
But anyway, here we go.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
I'm not done it either.
I'm not done.
I was trying.
I was
also,
done,
too,
but I'm not done now.
Since we have no championship to fight over, if John retains at WrestleMania, hope he doesn't retain, and he shows up on Friday, hope that doesn't happen. He's gonna be pissed when he finds out too.
I've been shitting on it for like a couple of segments.
For the pay-per-view predictions, that will be what we fight for. Is for
Feedback.
also too the right to pick the topic for Ramble Hour.
I'm next week, I call it.
Oh, he already called. He called it.
Next week, I call it.
So cut James off, or he would be suspended. So
I'm cutting him off right now before he even says a word.
he hasn't started. Once he started,
I already said I'm going first.
My turn. But it's my turn today.
But
Yeah.
it's my turn now.
No.
James, you better hurry up and start so he can't cut you off.
So my topic
Alright guys, here we go. It's time.
Alright guys, so my topic is this.
Fuck you.
Oh, it's suspended for 434 days. Starting next week. Oh no.
Starting next week.
And then the week after, no, starting.
Alright, can we go? Can I go?
Yeah, so now he's officially gonna start. Don't cut him off.
Alright, so
So my topic is this.
Fuck you. My rant is this. So this is my topic.
It's mine too.
And I know Chris, stop. So when we were talking about it in the calf, Owen and I were like, I had figured, I saw this video earlier, and I'm like, oh my god, this is bad. I mean, it's funny, but it's funny so bad, it's so bad it's funny that it's laughable, and it makes the franchise look shit. So, the topic is WWE 2K18, or pretty much the entire 2K franchise of WWE games since 2K15. So, let's get fucking started with this one, shall we? Basically, what I've noticed, and from the research that I have done and I've seen, because I've never played the WWE games, although I have played and dabbled a little bit here and there, so I'll give my experience first. So the first was getting WWE 2K15 for the Xbox 360. Oh boy, was that a fucking mistake, because holy shit were there so many modes taken out in that game. There wasn't even a goddamn campaign for the Xbox 360 version. And when you do that, and they had a pretty big roster, for some reason, strangely enough, in WWE 2K15 on the Xbox 360, but in the new gen, they decided to pretty much, I guess they rushed this damn game because of the new gen or whatever, and they quite possibly had the worst fucking campaign I've ever seen in my entire life. Who the fuck is Baron Blade? Why the fuck is he created? Why the fuck does he have green shorts? Why the fuck does he have the most generic goddamn looking tattoos ever in history? And why, with these matches with Baron Blade and the WWE in this campaign mode so fucking legendary, yet you can easily beat him in 2 fucking minutes flat and squash him? Okay, that's 2K15, so I'm like, okay, well, it's their first attempt, actual first attempt, not, them putting their label on a THQ cover, 2K14, which was actually good. But then 2K16 comes out. And oh boy, that's even fucking worse. The gameplay is slow fucking dog shit. I'm trying to play a fucking match, and I'm using a high flyer, and I feel like I'm using the Great Khali. It's fucking abysmal how slow everything is. They're trying to make everything look realistic, and I don't know how realistic they're trying to make it, but it feels so fucking slow. It doesn't feel authentic or fast or anything like a high flyer should. Like, if I'm gonna be a heavy guy, that's whatever. If I'm Baron Corbin and I'm just, a slow guy and I'm heavy moves, or a Braun Strowman type, I can understand that. But I'm playing a high flyer. A high flyer shouldn't feel like a fucking tortoise on fucking acid, not knowing where the fuck he is. So that's what I'm dealing with 2K16. 2K17 comes out, and by the way, the campaign is still shit, by the way. But those were the main gripes that everybody universally had in 2K16. But then 2K17 comes out. And the day you get the game, install it in your fucking system, you have to download a patch for an hour to fix the bugs that were in this fucking game. And even though you downloaded the patch, and you play a regular match, on top of the campaign mode being worse than it was the year previous because there's no fucking voice acting at all, period. And of course, the modes being taken out, more and more modes being taken out, and God knows what else. Your creative options are limited, and then your gameplay shit, because it's partially fucking unplayable if you do any other different kind of match type other than a one-on-one. You're stuck. You can get stuck in steel steps. You can get stuck in Hell in a Cell. Fucking barricades. You can't even break the fucking announcer table sometimes. You glitch through. The table just stands there. I'm like, just fucking Houdini and just fucking disappear through the fucking table? What the fuck is this? Bullshit. If I wanted it, right. I understand that people like glitches. People can laugh at glitches. I'm not laughing, and because I laugh
Legacy
too.
Inc.
Huh?
New Legacy Inc.
Yes. But I can laugh at that shit. That's whatever. I can laugh at it. I love it. I find it fucking hysterical. But at the same time, I'm also a guy who runs a CAW wrestling league. I know 2 other guys that I'm in contact with called Forever a Movement that also run a CAW league. You have no idea how hard it is for them now because of the shit product you fucking put out. They used to upload videos like what? I think like two times a month. Now they're limited to like once every 2 months. Because your game is that buggy and bad. Holy fuck. Like, people can't even do real matches. Here's another fucking example. And this was in 2K17 and 18. This is all the same problems I have. As for both 17 and 18. Now, in 18, the gameplay got a little bit faster, but the problem with that, you get even more glitches in match play. In fact, if you guys want to check out, just look up WWE 2K18 glitches, and there's a whole glitch compilation that's like, I think, like, what was it, Owen, 20 minutes long or something like that?
I think you said each one was 20 minutes long.
Each one was 20 minutes fucking long. How do you have that many goddamn glitches in a game that's supposed to be quote-unquote polished? Polished.
And they were all 20 parts, I think.
Yeah, all 20 parts for like 20 minutes. And great. So, that's just that. But that's not even the worst fucking part. And you remember this, because I fucking complained wholeheartedly, and you even agreed. Lane and I, and for those who don't know Lane, he used to be a part of my podcast, Pro Wrestling Roundtable, that I used to host, and we were planning on doing this fucking huge universe series on Lane's channel. It was me, Lane, Colin, and Owen. We were all going to be these fucking general managers of different shows. Lane was going to do NXT, Owen was going to do SmackDown, Colin was going to do Raw, and I was going to oversee everything. I was the chairman of the board. That was how the whole thing was going to fucking work. So Lane is downloading these characters. Take one fucking guess what fucking happens, guys. What do you think happened?
Why don't we let Chris guess? They know what happened.
I know what happened too.
Hmm?
I know what happened.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot for a minute. Well, I'll tell you guys, in case you don't know. His entire data history on that fucking game got erased. Not once, not twice, but 3 fucking attempts at this shit. 3. Polished. Fucking polished. 2K. Get the fuck out of licensing WWE video games. You are goddamn laughing stock to the CAW goddamn fucking community. You are an absolute laughing stock, bro. Everybody fucking posts glitch compilations. Everybody fucking posts a bunch of fucking rant videos on how the game is so fucking buggy that they can't even do CAW leagues anymore. You have let the fucking fans down. You are not caring about the fan. Let's not even get on top of the fact that you tried to sell a fucking, back in 2K17 year, a fucking C Nation pack or whatever the fuck it was for $150 when you could get everything for as little as $90 when it came out on downloadable. Because that's how they get you. And 2K has become apparently the new EA Sports where they're like, hey, let's do this thing because people do the collectible thing. Let's bring this up there. Even though nobody has any idea how the gameplay is, and have them spend $150 on it without them even knowing what the fuck they're purchasing and how cheaply they could actually get it if they just waited like a couple months. Just like EA. It is fucking ridiculous. You want to focus on NBA? Great. That franchise is amazing. You are trash when it comes to WWE games. Fuck off. Kindly. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. Done.
Okay, I'll chip in. I do agree with, when it comes to the story mode, it sucks.
Story mode sucks.
Yeah.
Story mode, it's way too complicated. But
So I'll just tell you.
by the way, he's back in 2K18.
Of course he is!
As the general manager because he retired.
Dude, that is.
Can I tell you too? Actually, a funny story about Baron Blade. In 2K15, because I would go with a while without playing it, so I forgot how to do all the controls. I went through like this weird thing where I kept winning and losing the NXT Championship every week. I lost it once to Barry Blade too. I was fucking embarrassed. I feel embarrassed now. I'll say this too about like my career mode is so lazy. It's supposed to be like this big epic thing, and I know I've only played 2K15.
All it is, literally, the backstage. They try to make it like, I think, what was it? Like you were actually backstage in the know of wrestling, like everyone is now. Holy fuck, you were bad at that.
What happened?
There was so much more interesting shit that goes on backstage, and you're not capitalizing on any of it. Everything's still bland.
What happened to the wrestling video games where it used to be creative? Like even though it was bad then, like the Candice Michelle Magic Blood.
Oh my god,
yeah. Creative.
That was fucking shit, but at least there was a story there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The stuff that you said like never really happened to me.
Oh no, I'm not saying it happened for me.
I got a
issue because this is what a lot of people buy the game for. That all
the glitches.
Most of the glitches are.
It's fucking funny. It's fun to play with glitches.
Well, hold on, but most of those glitches happen online, and they either laugh at them or get really super pissed off and never play the game again.
New Legacy, when they do theirs, they fucking laugh at it. They have a blast.
Yeah.
When they play online.
But also, I hate the story modes. I also hate
it's fucking hysterical.
like they have on a cell now that you have to break it to get out. You can't just go out through the door. Like that's kind of, especially too like we had trouble breaking it, didn't we? When
you need to have someone like a big dude. Fucking, we're all cruiserweights.
Right.
Yeah.
This doesn't even happen online. I remember there was not a match, but I saw a match. They were playing Shane McMahon versus.
Now, James, I got a question
I
for
think
you.
it was Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens or somebody. And the guy couldn't go in the fucking turnbuckle to push him up on top.
Yeah.
Kept bumping off the
Now, James, I got a question for you.
Everything.
Are you only ranting on 2K because you don't know how to kick out?
No. Oh, now that fucking kickout system's fucking bullshit.
No,
I'm actually not the only one that complained about that. And the submission system, too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's easy.
No, you can't. You just don't know how to kick out. You suck at kicking out.
Why? No, they make it fucking faster in this game.
No, because you can hit the button like 20 times.
Dude, I do it fine in 2K14.
You're gonna wait for it to pop up and then you boom.
That's what I do in 2K14. It's the same fucking method. They just made it fucking way too fast.
It's a circle.
The best part is it's a 2 out of 3 falls match in the match. How long does the match last? Like 2 minutes?
A minute!
I gotta go watch
Yeah,
that now.
also, please, do me a favor, go back to the fucking bar, not the circle, you
Maybe don't press the button. That's all.
Scam Brothers, watch that if you want to see the screen that we did 5 years ago.
I know.
It feels like.
Alright, so I have bad news for everyone too. Since we all cut each other off, we're all suspended for 200
Alright, bye guys! Women's Youth Wrestling, episode 2 might be coming out, who knows.
So next
Don't
week,
watch it.
Do the fucking reactions.
so you know what that means now? That means next week only Steve's gonna be on the show now.
Oh, god.
Alright, let's end this off. I have an idea.
I don't
Alright, bye.
have an idea.